That's it. We're live.
Oh,
and I'll keep my fingers off the end broadcast button this time. So apologies on my behalf.
I'm just going to look up. Right, I'm just going to look up at the wall until you ask me to speak. Yeah, okay.
Weggy, you speak, mate. I don't want tumbleweed.
No, we're not going to have tumbleweed. No, I just say good evening, everybody.
Into the bar.
There we go.
Yeah. So have we all had a good week? I'm going straight down the bottom. Stitch, you had a good week, darling.
It's not been bad. Not been bad.
Good. That's good.
Been better. Been worse, but it's not been bad.
Same shit, different day then.
Pretty much. Curtains. That's all I'm going to say is curtains.
Yeah. I've got to get some new curtains for here, so I know the problems you're having.
I've got some.
You got no idea. I'm telling you.
These are monstrous, mate. They're the monstrous. No, I've seen them, and they're not the best. They are the best, but the actual job involved. The job involved.
We're not talking. No, I'm not even going there either. For fuck's sake.
It's not a bloating job. Put it that way. You wouldn't. Right.
It's not a what?
Get the women doing it.
I'm just saying. It's right. I'll put it another way. It's a job.
It's not a blokey job.
Lots of patience.
It's not a blokey job.
Huh?
It's not a blokey job.
No,
is that right?
No.
Move swiftly on. I'm not putting up with this.
I thought we were all doing funny names.
We are.
Madam.
We are.
What happened?
Odd one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thingy down the bottom there.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Me?
You've let us down, Stitch.
Yeah. Come on, Four Eyes.
Oh, fucking. It's going to be one of them nights.
Oh!
Hold on. Who's wearing glasses?
Oh!
All of us are Four Eyes, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can that. I can see.
Jesus Christ.
You're going to pick on me. I'm going to go.
No, you're not.
No, don't do that.
Listen.
We need the female factor.
The names obviously ring a bell. They ring a bell, as in fucking Chris with the banger. Good evening, Chris. How the hell are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Yeah. Where did you get
it was all part of trying to get. Go on.
Yeah, no, where did you get that name come from? Where did it sort of spring up from? The bell end banger.
From a porn site.
Really?
Tumbleweed moment there.
Yeah.
That I partook of.
God.
That's all I'm going.
I was just waiting for the extra detail, mate, to be honest with you.
I partook of something, and it ended up being like a piss take nickname for a bit.
Excellent, mate. Excellent. And we've had a few since we've known each other, to be honest.
Yeah. We have. So, I'm not even going for Carl. Cock rings are us.
Oh, Jesus. Cock rings are us. Explain that one, Mr. Carl Saunders.
Oh, I just recently got one.
You got the Albert?
Oh,
Have you?
yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
It's either that. It's either that or purple lozenges.
Oh, Jesus Christ, mate, yeah. Really? That's I fucking don't know what to say, really, to be honest.
Oh, no, yeah.
You know what that is? That's so the warden can chain him to the bed.
I want to know how they can hang you from the wall and chuck the dart that accurately through the japs are.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, we should see we got Mr. Gordon Brown. Gordon Brown. GB.
Hello, Gordon.
Evening, Gordon.
Evening, Gordon.
Come on, me beers. Getting warm, dude. Anyway, hell's bells.
Hello, big boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose I'd better get this fucking the comments back. There we go.
Mr. Skeggy Creeper, he cannot join tonight. Oh, Jesus, fucking hell, really?
Self-praise is no recommendation.
No.
Yeah.
I know we were talking about curtains earlier on, but fucking hell, what size is the curtain pole?
Jesus. Yeah. Swish.
Hang on. Look, if you really want, I can bring some toys along.
Oh, Christ, mate. Involve the JCBs here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
So-
Mr. Sticky Cruiser cannot join us tonight because he's got very, very intermittent broadband. I see.
Oh
Yes.
dear.
Anyway,
Right, a quick one before we go on. Has anybody got the previous hangout running where they can actually put a message on to get Moist to come onto this one?
is Moist on the other one?
Yeah, and he was sat there saying my beer's getting warm and all that crap.
Did he?
Andy.
That was Gordon said that.
That's Gordon, mate.
Was it Gordon? No,
Yeah, Gordon said about it.
I'm sure it was Moist.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, have you posted another link in the crew, or posted one outside on your own?
No, all I've done is I've put it on the crew.
We are the crew.
I was kind of dubious as to where else to put it.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Anyway,
I need to have a word with the man down here.
yeah, with the stuff
Andy.
Andy.
Yeah.
Good evening,
Andy.
You've got to change your name, Andy. It's got to be your porn star name.
Yes.
My porn star name.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I'll tell you what.
Um,
have you ever seen
Stop
Andy's
poking my ear.
Hey, if you put that finger out a bit further, I want to see if it comes out the other side.
I don't know anything about that sort of thing, really.
chicken stick?
I know. Earwax is horrible.
I don't know.
Mine's not. Mine's strawberry flavoured.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, happy days.
Bit weird.
So,
Well, I won't be on here long enough, will I? Because I'm bloody going to, and so.
that's all
Well, you
right.
said you'd be
You
off.
stay on for as long as
You
you
said you'd be
want,
off for an hour. You said you'd be off
Yeah,
for an
I'll
hour.
stay until 10. Yeah, 10, just after.
Right, mate. That's great to see you, mate. Great to see you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just had 3 days off. It was lovely. Now 4 days on.
Nice. That don't weigh up, really, to be honest.
Nah.
I'm looking forward to my next holiday, to be fair.
Oh,
Well, I'm
God.
supposed to be on holiday this week.
Oh, yeah.
COVID fucked that up, so I'm decorating the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay.
Hence the drill in here, and I don't know if you'll see this lot. Those are all my cupboard doors.
Really?
That's all my cupboard doors off the fucking thing because they will be repainted.
Lovely. We're handy persons in our own world, aren't we?
Well,
Certainly are.
I can make it look different. I wouldn't say handy.
Yeah, well.
That comes back to the bell end banger again.
Yeah, bell end banger. Gordon's just put up a message on the last fucking live doobery. My brain. Come on. He's just put a message up on the last show, saying that it's now
That's
on the new show. We're now live on the new show, Andy. We don't have this fun.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get him on.
Yeah, because he was definitely there on the old
Anyway,
one.
Yeah,
Dare I-
he put a couple up.
dare I mention anything about motorcycles? Because that's what we basically do from year to year until you hit this year when we don't do anything this year.
I got a query that was highlighted to me a couple of weeks back, and then it cropped up again during the week. So the BMW GS models shaft drive, and my mate put his in for a service. It's 18 months old, and all the final drive was rusty as fuck.
Right.
And when you look into it, it's quite a common fault on BMWs. Now, you'd think
Right.
BMWs would be a little bit better built, better quality metals in there that don't rust, better quality greases in the boots and that.
Right.
And
So this is the final
18
drive,
months
yeah?
old. Yeah. Take the fucking boot off, and they're full of rust, and they're seized. So at one end you've got your splines that slide up and down so as the swinging arm goes up and down, they do it, and they're all fucking seized up.
I've never read mine off, so I don't know what's like under there. I've never really looked at it. I've only changed the oil on the back.
I don't know, mate. Obviously, an inherent fault with that. I mean, the GS is obviously the big touring one. You know, is it the boxers of GS, isn't it?
Boxer engine, yeah, that is.
Yeah, the boxer engine, yeah. So obviously, I mean, they've been making these things for years and years and years and years. So let's be honest with you. If that's the case, it's obviously an inherent fault with the later model, because as far as I know, the BMWs. I mean, Andy's got the is it the K1200S yours, Andy? Isn't it?
Yeah. That's 13 years old.
I've never heard of it before, but then I'm not a BMW fanatic. I never have been. I mean, the only BMW I actually like is Andy's bike, which I'm not right.
It kind of worries me a bit because they have a name for being obviously top quality, but when you put it in for a service, they change your final drive oil, but they don't grease the fucking splines at the other end.
No.
The trouble is,
it also might be down to the composition of the metal as well.
Exactly.
It could be.
Yeah, I mean, they could have been rusty, Chris, before they actually put any transmission oil in the first place. To be honest with you.
Well, you don't know how long they've been sitting in a crate, do you, before they get sold?
No, why have I disappeared?
Who?
Me.
You haven't disappeared.
Well,
no, you froze.
You're frozen, mate.
You're frozen.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Frozen.
Needs a clock under his hand and some pledge in the other hand.
Hold on.
He's having a quick redraw, isn't he?
Hold on.
He's having a quick redraw.
Yeah. He's doing the.
But saying that though, Chris, when you go on YouTube and you look at that about those back end things and then BMWs, there's a lot of videos on people, greasing them up, not just changing the oil, but actually taking the wheel off and everything else and greasing them parts up. I've watched several videos on it, so maybe it is
He's back.
bit of a thing that you got to do.
That's good. Yeah. Good evening, Mike. Sorry,
Evening, Mike. Sorry, mate. I fucked up, so I lost it all. Hit the kill button by mistake.
Yeah.
Evening, Mice.
You mate.
But,
yeah.
I think this
Maestro trucking fighting. We're talking BMWs at the moment, buddy, as you probably gathered.
Yeah, I only started looking into it a little bit recently because I've got a friend that I go riding with quite a lot, and he's got the GS. Asked him about it, and he never knew. No. So I suspect he'll be up as soon as lockdown's over, and we'll have the back end of his out.
Probably.
Yeah. I've never been into the BMWs for some reason. I mean, there's nothing, no reason why. I think the bike that stood out to me BMW wise when it came out was the K series rather than the Boxer series. But the Boxer series, obviously the better.
I think when the K series come out, it was quite sort of futuristic looking compared to all their other bikes.
Sorry, Andy's bike. I mean, I'd never really. When Andy told me that he was upgrading the ZZR 1200. And he was buying a Beam, and that did surprise me because I mean the previous purchase had been the Harley Davidson Sportster, which I liked. I liked it because of the sound. I mean, he hated the fucking thing, didn't he, Randy?
I hated it. Yeah, I didn't like it that
everywhere
much.
we went, he'd slag it off and kick it and throw stones at it. Right?
That was a lovely piece of art, though, Wiggy. It was a lovely piece of art.
Yeah, I remember your 0 to 60 video. That was a good one. That surprised you, didn't it?
Yeah,
but
that went.
What was that on yours, Andy?
On the Harley Sportster, yeah, that'd rip your arms off, mate. From 0 to 60.
Yeah.
Low down grunt.
Yeah.
Exactly. I hate to say this, right? Did anybody watch Henry Cole last night?
No, I've got it recorded.
Oh, do you know what?
Was it better?
Don't get me started.
The work they're now doing on that, they got the chop right. The 1970s chop. Was obviously the hardtail. He's done it before, and he's got a T140 lump, and that's a brand new 1978 T140 engine, right? And they stripped it down, and that was absolutely mint. It really was. Every single part was incredibly. But the guy had actually filled the sump right up with oil, right at the top for some reason. So the only thing we could see was he'd done that literally to keep everything coated. You know? Yeah. But no, it's interesting. But then he'd done another ride. It was quite interesting. Actually, he done a Spanish ride. He was in Gran Canaria last week, and he did a ride in Spain, which was quite interesting. He'd done it on a brand new Harley Davidson lowrider, I believe that's called, the Harley Davidson lowrider. It's got a brand new Harley V twin engine in it. You know, and he can't review a bike to save his life, that guy. He's so simplistic. He said, well, it goes where it needs to go. You know, and it's obviously quite responsive on the throttle. I don't have to go around corners, this thing, you know. That's about the peak of his review. The rest of it is sort of, you know, you're looking at mountains and sunshine and fucking wine grapes and things. You know, I find him interesting. He's like a nursery rhyme for a kid. You know, he slowly puts you to sleep, doesn't he? You know?
Yeah, I
Have
mean,
any of you guys watched the Ewan McGregor series?
No,
Where he
I
goes
haven't.
around the world
it was that a
twice?
long way up, isn't it? I've
A
not watched
long
any
way
of
up
them
to
yet.
the latest one. They did
No,
it on High
that's all on
Davidson
electric, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it all on electric?
Yeah, the bloody Harley
electric
live
Harleys.
wires.
Yeah.
Oh,
The only problem they had was charging. The rest of the time
Yeah.
they were fine, right? They did 13,000 miles on them straight away, no problem.
Yeah.
So
What sort of power? What sort of power are these bikes chucking out then, Peter? They're not the small. They're not the small bikes, are they?
well, these two bikes are specially adapted by Harley Davidson.
Okay.
They were standard parts, and then they were upgraded to be adventure style.
Yeah.
So they weren't normal parts.
The one Rich was talking about a few weeks ago.
Yeah. You can buy those style, I believe.
Yeah.
But the standard Spark, you'd probably get about, I think I heard them say 150 miles
Right.
on a
Okay.
charge.
On a full charge.
Full charge, yeah.
What did they say the charging time was on that?
Yeah, you
8 hours,
get.
6 months.
depending on the power supply. So they were charging overnight in Peru.
Yeah.
It hasn't got the best electric, and they were charging in 8 hours. They were got full charge. So, you know, our standard probably 6 hours, 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
I still can't get my head around this electric stuff, but I've obviously seen the new supposed government thing about, you know, by the time we get to 2030, there'll be no brand new sales of diesel and electrical cars. That doesn't include motorcycles for some reason.
Thank you.
Oh, hello, Peter.
Hello.
Hello, Peter. How the hell are
Thank
you?
you.
Hello. How are you?
Excellent, mate.
I thought I'd come on and say hello. Finally got home and settled. Yay. Now the
Well, you've been
beer can
working,
flow.
mate.
No,
You've been
not
working.
working. I've had my boy over for the afternoon and evening.
Yeah.
Because he's all hyper about Saturday. We're hopefully going to pick up his first ever car. So fingers crossed. As long as it goes through the MOT and everything's fine, then we're going to go and get it, and then he'll be a happy bunny. So, but yeah.
Excellent.
How's everybody else?
All right, mate.
Good.
Super.
2 of you are on phones. This one and that one.
Hey.
Hey, get off the phone.
I'm talking here, for God's sake.
Oh, is that what that noise was? My mistake.
She's sweet.
Evening, Stitch.
Yeah.
All right, there's your bit of ears, and now you'll hear me say, "Evening, Stitch."
Evening.
You're right,
Evening.
sweetheart. So, what were you all chatting about?
BMWs, mate.
Yeah.
Right, go back to what we're talking about, yeah.
BMWs. Oh dear. Okay.
Boxer engine
Yeah.
one. Well, haven't changed since 1939.
No.
Have they
No,
not?
they have, because they used to be air cooled, didn't they? But now they're water cooled, didn't they? But at the start, in the war, they used to be fucking air cooled when the Nazis had them.
When you think about it, Andy, such is the reliability of these things. That's why they've carried on. I mean, that's no different to obviously the old Beetle engines and then the Porsche engines. You know, all them were fantastically reliable.
Yeah. Probably the most reliable engine in the world, the Boxer engine. Got to be.
Yeah.
It's one of the oldest, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think they made it in the First World War, let alone the bloody second.
Yeah, I want a Boxer engine in me fucking lawnmower, to be honest.
I expect mine still have that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who else we got down here coming in? Oh, look, got Tracy's in. Evening, Tracy.
Yeah. Oh, good evening, Tracy Brown. And we got Chris.
And Peachy.
Peachy.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Christopher. How are you?
How's life in Gibraltar?
On the Rock. He's known as the Rock.
On the Rock.
Clock on the Rock.
His full name would be the Big Rock, wouldn't it?
Or the Clock on the Rock.
The Clock on the Rock. Yes.
Clock
On the Rock. Yes. Definitely. Yes.
Rocky Cocky.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, BMW. I hadn't sort of heard of that one before, Chris. To be honest with you, but whereabouts was it brought up? Was it something you'd heard sort of locally? Or?
No, it was something came up on one of the YouTube groups I was on.
Yeah,
and it was on there. And then a mate of mine bought it up the other day, and I know another mate that's got it, and I thought, oh, shit, I better have a look. Yeah, because he's not very good with the spanners. He can't drive a spanner to save his life.
No, some can't, can they?
So I said to him, bring it round and we'll have a look, see if we can get him sorted. Because I'm like that.
You demand.
I demand, yeah.
You definitely have to drop the back wheel off anyway, I know that.
Anyway, just a sign. Oh, no, sorry, Karen.
Nurse's changed the name now. We got to get your bike sorted or your trike sorted out, haven't we?
We have, that's prep.
It's in hand.
Ready to, in hand.
We're not going back down this conversation again, are we? That was on earlier.
No.
That was a lot of hand.
Not live.
No.
Is it still the same as when I spoke to you last time? You were still needing some welding doing?
Yep.
Right.
Still waiting, but it's in hand.
Cool. Well, if it falls out of the hand, give me a shout and I'll bring my hands up.
Just not, Andy. Just not. You know you need to not, Andy.
Yeah, we know what's going on. Yeah. Nod, wink, wink, wink. Yeah.
Say no more. Yeah. Nod, wink, wink.
Yes, Skeggy, definitely.
Woof.
Slack butter. Yeah.
What's with woof? Have I missed a bit here?
Nathaniel sits on the spike.
Gotcha.
Right. Up to speed. The bandit no longer starts. It does absolutely fuck all. It turns over. It's got a lovely charge battery on it, but it does not start. It refuses to start. It tells me to fuck off every time I put the key in it. And that's that. That's how well a machine treats you, right? After you've spent fucking hundreds of pounds on it. Yeah. It's had a brand new Chinese sprockets. It's had a rebuild on the slave cylinder, right? It's had the electrics pissballed about with. It's been fettled here, it's been fettled there, and it came back and it was running beautifully for 2 days, and still one slung himself across a lorry bed and twisted his knee. Right?
Well, it's gone out,
been parked up now.
The bike has stood happily in the garden for 10 weeks. So I put it out to the crew. By all means, take it away. Right? Do what you want to do with it. Abuse it. Just keep the thing moving. Turn it over. But nobody took me up on it because they're all scared of the bloody thing. Right?
I could quite happily turn it over.
No.
Yeah, but we want the wheels keeping facing down.
I don't mean it on its parts. To be honest. Otherwise, you could quite happily have taken it away, and then you could.
The opposite there, Wiggy.
Right. Oh, here we go. Anyway,
hey, what are you eating? He's eating his dinner. Look.
There he is. Peter, we got bandit parts.
Jelly and green.
Have you? No trifle.
No.
I've got sprinkles.
Jelly, it's me supper.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Trifle, Wiggy's favourite.
Yeah.
I'll be back shortly.
Why?
All right.
They put I don't know. Why was it look as if I got a fucking Mohican all the time? I haven't.
It's called going bald, mate.
No, it's not.
It is. You lose it, mate.
It looks like you shaved it there. You look like a chicken eye.
It does. It looks like you just got a little round bit like a monk on the top of your head.
You dark come down here. Makes it look like I'm a fucking miserable bastard all the time. I'll have to get the old fucking Grecian out and break it all the same. You get my shape back then.
Come round here, I'll give you a shave.
Huh?
No, I can have a shave. I'm okay with that. It's just
I've
a
got
colour.
cuts out and I've got shears. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
I've got a blow lamp. That'll do it. But
I've got a bastard file in front room.
Do
I
nice.
just need some colour back in it because at the moment it's like fucking tabby.
Yeah, tell you what, they reckon that us with the sort of the grey gruff and that looks quite distinguished. You know.
Yeah, I don't mind it being grey if that all goes grey.
It don't bother me, mate. You know. I've got a bit of ginger in there as well somehow. I don't know why.
Just get this fucking grey bit in here.
Can you see the ball packs coming? You can see it.
I'm okay for that.
Horizon.
Yeah. Fucking, I've just seen Carl's name. He changed it again. Anal Probe Queen.
Probe Queen.
Yeah, I did that about 10 minutes ago.
Hey, it's just cheeky, that. It's distinguished. Distinguished. Yes.
You bastard.
That was about 15 minutes ago I did that.
Yeah. Anyway, Andy, what's been happening, mate?
Nothing, mate. Nothing. That's all, really. It's just been fucking working. Couple of days off and back again. That's fucking.
Was that you
crazy.
still up on the A12?
Yeah, start again tomorrow. Yeah, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning till 6 o'clock tomorrow night. 4 days.
Definitely a case of same shit, different day then.
How's it going up there anyway?
They put extra days on because they were going to do it over the weekends, and because it was taking so long, they put the Monday on and the Friday on and 2 nights a week on. But last Monday, I have never seen such a stitch up because 4 miles outside of Chelmsford, and the traffic went all the way back to Chelmsford, buggered that up, and all the way around to Whittam, changed all that up. Braintree was blocked, and they're going to do it again tomorrow. Crazy. And the worst thing is the diversion. When you come down the A12 and you have to come off, the diversion takes you back to Chelmsford. Then you come back again. Takes you back to Chelmsford. And you come back again. People are going freaking ballistic. I got called so many bloody names last week. It was unbelievable. Because we're the only face they see. They think we do it, don't they? But we don't. They think we do it. Yeah, that's crazy.
The trouble is, you do. You're right. I mean, even as drivers who know about it, you know, you'll curse the people who are the guys who are sort of obviously doing their job. Where you know, it's got nothing to do. They're out there like yourself, Andy. You know, earning money. They're just doing what we all do.
Because I don't work on the road. I don't do any. I don't work on the road. I'm traffic management. Yeah. So I don't actually physically work on the road, but I'm in charge of wherever I'm put to make sure the traffic's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And all I get is wanker, tosser, CUNT, you know, day long.
Yeah.
So funny. Just wave at them like that. You know, okay. I close the A12 every
Is that what they call you, Andy? Is that what they call you? They call you all those names?
Oh, every day. Yeah. People will just go, you fucking cunt, you fucking tosser. And they go, as they go past, if they get past.
No, I want to think of a few more when I drive past us all.
Yeah, you don't want to be the same as everybody else.
Come up with something more original.
I want to throw an old mackerel out the window or something. You know?
Oh, I just think that's so funny. I think that's funny most of the time. I had one lorry driver got to me last week. He pulled up in his lorry and he just pointed at me and went, you, close the A12 and I can't go home tonight and I've got to sleep in this fucking thing again. And I just went, I close it at will, mate. That's just how I feel. I just, look at me with my PPE on. A12. You know?
Just make sure it stays on red for even longer now.
Yeah.
You face that with a sort of a sense of humour rather than sort of turning back. Like, why didn't you just shut
I feel sorry for him, mate. Honestly, because if there was a decent diversion, I wouldn't. But because these poor buggers, and I'll tell you what, we told the people who run this job when we first got there, the version's wrong, and they know, and they don't care. They don't care. I don't care about
as long as they can stand there and say, we put diversions in and we did all the proper traffic management. Yeah. You know, they tick the box. That's fucking done.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right, Steve.
No, they're not using it while they're driving. They're using it while they're stopped.
That's
Did
it.
you know that with the haulage business, the drivers, they do get irate because the trouble is they're not on their own anymore. You know, they're not driving, without fucking, people on their case all the time. They do get abused, mate. I mean, I obviously work in a busy haulage yard, and I've heard the abusive language to our drivers. And I'll tell you
to be fair, out of all the people on the road, the best people to deal with are lorry drivers.
Yeah.
They are the best people.
Not all the time, but
99% of them are bloody good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going to stop traffic, it's better to stop a lorry driver in a lorry than it is a car.
I'll tell you what, though, when you think about it, I mean, obviously know the lorries and that, and if you're a lorry driver stuck in a traffic jam, you've got all the facilities you could possibly need, mate. You've got a microwave, you've got stereo system, you've got TV.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Of course, you ain't got an ensuite, but I mean, that's just below your legs, that one. You've got everything. You've got a double bed for a start. You've got a top bunk and everything else. You've got everything, mate. You've got a fridge. You've got everything you could possibly want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean, there's no need to get by. That's why lorry drivers are so fucking happy about it. To be honest,
they're not bad. They're not bad.
You don't know how the drivers come up here, then, do you?
No, I think the worst vehicle to be stuck in a traffic jam is probably on a motorcycle if you are actually physically stuck. Me personally, yeah.
I've seen some lovely bikes there over last week. I see some beautiful bikes, going round and round and round.
I got stuck in traffic the second day I had this new ZZR. I got stuck in fucking traffic on it, and I got so used to sitting quite bolt upright on the Tiger, and the heat from the engine just dissipates all over the place, and you're sitting on the ZZR, leaning right forward like that, and the whole fucking all the heat from the engine, the radiator, straight in your face every time. Yeah. That's the only thing I've got against that bike.
Yeah.
The strangest thing I see, last motorbike wise, a guy, I see him twice actually. He's on a Hayabusa, right? He's got helmet on, everything, gloves, and a pair of shorts.
Really?
Last week. And I see him twice, and his legs, like he was a big fat bloke, a real fat bloke on a Hayabusa, and his legs, he was huge, and his legs, where he's fucking exposed, were red raw. Right? They looked like they were on fire because they were so cold. And I see him twice, mate. Every one day, and about 2 days later, he come past again. And he's got these fucking red legs glowing with the cold. What the hell is the matter with him? Yeah. I don't think you can get trained with the fat legs, I don't reckon.
I've got no people like that whatsoever.
No.
I just got to say good evening, Johnny Langton. Good evening, Johnny Langton.
Yeah, just beat me to it. Good evening, Johnny.
Evening, John.
I've seen a guy come off riding naked round Butlins at Skeg on MC weekend. And he was riding naked round the site, and he came off at 30 miles an hour, and he skinned himself. Literally skinned himself. And it took 12 months for him to get back on a bike.
I bet
through 10 minutes being stupid.
Well, I think this bloke was so fat, if he hit a lorry, he'd fucking dismantle the lorry. That would have been like a cannonball hitting your lorry, at 100 miles an hour.
There's some fantastic guys in haulage, right? And some of these guys they're really fucking massive. And you feel for them really because you can see them struggling, especially in the hot weather. They struggle to walk around the vehicles. They struggle to pull these curtains back, and I struggle to breathe because they fucking stink.
Oh yeah.
But they are fantastic guys, mate. I do wonder how the hell they persevere with a busy working day like they do. Because Jesus, mate, I tell you, I'm glad I'm skinny, to be honest.
Pardon?
That's a tumbleweed moment.
I ain't saying a fucking word.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with my earphones.
I can hear the wind whistling through my kitchen.
Oh,
God.
I don't know what's going on there. I really don't.
No, you're just going bald, Reggie, mate. You're losing it.
No, the photos are there, boys. They're still there,
They're
mate.
not there anymore, are they? They're dropping out. Dropping out, mate. Don't worry about it.
Put it back.
I know. I can actually sell it here, you know.
Next time I have a haircut, Weggy, I'll make sure I save some of this ginger hair. You can be a ginger nut then. Match your beard, mate.
Over the years, I've known you have so many different hairstyles. There's some that I'd have and some that I'd fucking throw straight in the bin, to be honest with you. You know.
There are some dodgy haircuts in some of them photos I've seen.
Yeah, some of the old photos, mate, a bit worrying.
Somebody else mentioned to me the other day, I said, Christ, and Andy had so many different hairstyles over the years. You know? It's nice, isn't it, when you look back and all the different venues. You're in a different venue tonight, obviously. You're in your main room, I take it, rather than your
I'm in my kitchen, mate.
You're in your kitchen, are you?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
Kitchen diner, isn't it? I'm on the dining end.
Right, is it a little picture of the wife in the background, or is it Amy? I don't know.
No, that's Pauline's son and his girlfriend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eyes are bad, mate.
I know. Matches the hair, mate, falling out.
I know, mate. Anyway, Jenny Barnish has not uploaded any pussy videos lately, Andy, so I can't upgrade at the moment.
No, I know. I keep waiting. I keep checking every week to see if there's any pussy ones, but there's never.
I did mention it to her, and she hadn't spoke to me since.
Oh
dear.
I wonder why.
I mean, Chris knows Jenny Barnish, and obviously Ian very well as well, doesn't he? You know?
Yeah,
it's good old girl.
Yeah, great couple. Great couple.
Mr. and Mrs. Johnny Cactus.
Yeah.
Mr.
and Mrs. Johnny Cactus. Yeah.
The Cactus Twins.
I'd like to see them.
Yeah.
Carl, you've met the Cactuses, haven't you?
Who?
The Cactuses. The Cacti.
The cacti. God, man. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I call it the Cactuses because they are two people, but you know,
Cactuses is
Cacti.
Cactus, yeah, but cacti, but they're a couple of course, Jenny and Ian, we call them Cactuses because that's Johnny Cactus. Right? Anyway, what I'm fucking talking about. Oh, you know them two anyway. You know them two.
Yeah.
Of course. All part of the Idiot Collective many moons ago.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
You know, he spends more time. He spends more time running around and prancing about like a fairy nowadays rather than building tribes, doesn't he? He do, doesn't he? He's doing really well.
He's got a couple up just lately, a couple of vlogs up about his seat and stuff.
Yeah, he's fucking. Put one up about...
He's doing a lot of the old fucking running, isn't he?
He is, mate. He's
fit as a fiddle.
Yeah, he is, mate.
Fit as a butcher's dog, mate.
Not being funny, but he keeps picking up lovely young females to run round fields with as well, doesn't he? Have you noticed?
I don't blame him.
Not that I'm jealous or anything.
So when he's always smiling and getting new tattoos, yeah,
yeah, yeah. I think I need a new tattoo. It's been nearly 2 years now.
You got any space left?
Yeah, I got a couple of bits. Not a lot.
Left and right.
I won't have anything on my head. I won't have my neck on my head or my hands done. So my left arm's fairly empty. It's only got one on the forearm.
Yeah, I've got a stack load more I want now. Now I've hit me 40s.
This bloody earpiece is playing up again.
Use a bit of grip, Phil. That works a treat.
See, Weggy, we don't want you to have a middle-age crisis, do we, really?
No, I don't want
you get yourself tatted all over. Tattoos all over you.
I don't need crisis. I don't need crisis. I've got enough crisis money. I don't need any more.
I'll tell you.
I'm just going to try something for a minute. I want to see if I can get cousin Ken on. Kenny's there, yeah.
Kenny
Middleton. I'll come off in a minute anyway. So,
well, hang on a minute.
Hold on a minute.
No, he won't come on.
Well, Kenny.
Yeah, I've got his little icon down, but it says device is not connected. And it goes away, then it comes back. So he's obviously having some sort of a connection problem. Kenny, when you get yourself sorted, I'll get you on, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Nita, depending which one it is. I'm guessing it's Kenny because it's cousin Ken who's put on there. What are you two puffs fucking playing at now?
That was nice.
That's through the bar 6, isn't it?
Excuse me?
Swallow it, Peter. You normally do.
Well, I do prefer to swallow than spit, I must admit.
It's bad manners to spit.
Well,
a bit worrying.
Yeah.
After all that effort.
Oh, man. No. Really?
Now you know why I'm single.
Yeah, we can tell.
I was going to ask you some ideas.
I'll say about the old jigsaw riders.
Did you see that thing I put on Facebook during the week about the boyfriend and the girlfriend texting each other? And you've got it's a split picture, and on the top picture it's the girlfriend, and she's texting him. I thought you was going to give me an orgasm, and the bottom picture's him texting her back saying I did, but you spat it out.
It's all in the timing, mate. It's all in the timing. You know
Yep.
Gotta be.
Yeah. Anyway. Motorcycle stories. Has anybody got any motorcycle stories?
Anything not BMW related.
No, not BMW related. No, I can't say that because I always respect Andy. He's one of the most respectable guys I've ever known in my life. Simple fact of the matter is, when you turn up at his club, right, you say these things and you get cheap booze. Yeah, that's nice.
Be nice if we could open the bloody place, wouldn't it? Bloody chat again.
If you're pleasant to end, like I've always been, right, you'll turn up at Andy's club, right? And the doors, you don't even have to open the doors; they open for you, right? And you walk in, and there's, like used to slide the old beer down the bar, right? That's how yours arrive as soon as you walk in. Yeah? There's no such thing as a till. That's the great thing about no tills, man. You walk in, you get hammered, and you leave. Yeah, you're Skeggy. He's been there.
Skeggy's been there, yeah. He is. Yeah.
We all went drinking in Andy's club, didn't we, Andy?
Yeah, we got fucking pissed up a bit, didn't we?
Somebody ended up on a skateboard, didn't they? That's electric. Oh, I know it was. Yeah, two of them.
Yeah, Mr. B.
Mr. B, and that was Mad Max Chairs, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mad Max Chairs. Yeah.
Mad Max Chairs. Yeah. Bloody hell, it's gonna make it, isn't it?
Cool, right? Yeah.
We've led a life, mate. I tell you. But Andy's club is fantastic, mate. You won't find a better club for fucking.
Oh, for old boozer. Yeah. Just an old boozer, mate.
Yeah.
I shall have to stick my head around the door next time I'm up that way.
You will, mate.
Yeah. Assuming this fucking COVID shite's finished with.
It's still there after COVID, yeah.
Well, we spoke about it with Andy. I mean, we spoke about it a while back because we had this was obviously nearly a year ago now. And we spoke about having some more stuff to really help boost it when it comes back. So we'll definitely do that anyway, won't we, Andy? We get everybody on it and, of course, have a good time. Support locally, is what I say.
Oh, yeah. It's walking distance home for me. So I'm all right.
Old school club, mate. Old school club. Proper boozer, if you like. Isn't it, Andy?
Yeah, it's proper pub. Yeah. Club pub. Yeah.
Skeg, we'll have to have a trip down once I've passed my test.
No two ways about it, mate. Definitely.
Yeah, Skeggy's been in there, mate. You know what it's like. He's sat in there and had a few points.
He has.
Yeah.
Have you got?
I might even come over and have half a shandy.
We probably have to get a special delivery when you come down, Carl.
You'll definitely need it for me then. I'll drink you dry for Pepsi Max.
We're trying to think of all sorts of things. What's your between the remainder of you, right? What's your favourite tipple when you go to a pub? You don't drink.
Yorkshire tea.
No, don't drink.
Don't drink.
If I have a pint, it will usually be a cider, but if they've got some nice ales on or something I haven't tried, I might tipple with that.
Yeah.
My favourite tipple is brandy, but I only, if I haven't had it for a long time actually, but if I have it, I only ever have it at home. Literally just have, have a little half bottle, just have a little tipple at home. I won't take it drinking out unless, I just don't.
No. Well, no, I think I know what Andy's is. Andy's an Isles man, isn't he, Andy?
Oh yeah. But
Same here.
I like a good bitter. It's got to be a good bitter.
Yeah,
Got to be a good bitter. I don't mind a good keg bitter as well. But I don't. Some real ales I'm not keen for, but a good bitter.
No.
Yeah, good keg bitter.
Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of all the real ales, to be honest. There's certain breweries, I can't remember.
Some of them are awful.
Some are awful.
You introduced me to some nice stuff last Christmas.
Well, we have different. We have guest ales all the time. We have small batches, so we can keep changing them all the time. But some of them are really, really nice. But some of them are bloody horrible. Yeah.
I was just saying. Obviously, I know that tequila. Skeggy's put Guinness. I'm not a fan of Guinness, to be honest.
No, I'm not a fan of stout myself.
I don't mind Guinness.
I like porters and
When I was at pub in Sheffield back in there, I used to do traditional Jones's hand pub, and there was not many pubs that could keep it. I was trained in Stones's for cellar management, and I was one of the only pubs in Sheffield that could keep a pint of Stones to what it should be. Yeah. And I had John Smith Cellarman coming to my pub to drink Stones's because it was that good.
I'm back in a minute. I've got that dog out.
Hello.
Cool. Just brought up the old John Smith. I love a good proper chill John Smith's pint. Proper,
Yeah.
I love that stuff. That's one of my finest beers, to be honest with you. Ales. I don't mind Doom Bar. I don't mind that so much.
Bombardier is one I like.
You mean your little?
I do love my Southwold brewery though, and I do some of the Yorkshire, Southwold and Yorkshire breweries for me, really, to be honest. I find.
Yeah, I like Bombardier and I like Spitfire. The two that I really
nice.
Like.
They're nice.
And I've actually tonight I've got some because I like Hobgoblin, but I always tend to have the same one.
Yeah,
and you lot have had Hoblin Gold before, so I'm trying that.
It's not too bad. Reevy's a better Hobgoblin.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get a hold of that.
I've never tried that stuff. I don't know what it's like. I don't drink gin for a start because I'm going to drink pink gin.
I used to, but not
pink
now.
gin. Pink gin. Who drinks that shit?
No.
I like gin. I like gin. Gin and tonic, yeah.
I don't like.
That's my go-to.
Yeah, I don't drink spirits. No, the only spirits I suppose I could actually drink really is something like rum, to a point. Nothing else.
Not a nice black rum.
Yeah.
I'm not keen on whiskey either. Whiskey's not a thing that I go for.
No.
I
know plenty of people who drink spirits of all sorts. But I never ever had a taste for any spirits. And I wouldn't go out and buy a bottle of rum, to be honest.
Peter, you've got a pussy.
Yes.
Adam's broadside. That's a bloody kicker in the balls. That one.
That's a nice one, there, Adams. Yeah, Adams.
Yeah, that's a fucking
I like
one.
their ghost ship.
It's a nice one.
Ghost ship. I like
most
of the brews, mate, from the Southwold Brewery. But if I'm on, I think the Yorkshire Isles and the Yorkshire breweries, there's no doubt as good, if not better.
Oh.
Do you know why?
What is that, buddy?
They've got no second out.
No, that's it.
Full
But you know what? I used to go up to the old, the classic pubs in Sheffield, and proper old school pubs, and the ales, you never tasted anything like it, anything like it out of a tap, to be honest, and you go to one of those old pubs, and there's no technology, there's no nothing, mate. There's just cards, there's dominoes, there's fucking darts. That's it, mate.
Yeah.
People talk. They're all round tables, and talking.
Yeah.
No music, no nothing.
The good old fashioned pub.
Yeah. Proper old fashioned pub. People actually sit down and chat.
Yeah.
The problem is that they're not viable nowadays, are they? You've got to sell food and have that sort of crap, or you're not going to make your money to actually keep open.
You don't need to sell food.
There's not a lot of money in beer at the moment.
You don't need to sell it. When I was in Sheffield, I had my pub. Every lunchtime, I had something on the bar free. They bought a pint, they helped themselves. Simple.
Yeah.
And I got more customers. First week I opened, I went from 0 to $7,000 profit a week.
Yeah.
It's how you run it and what you supply for free.
Yeah, exactly.
And that gets you your sales.
Yeah, like sort of salty stuff, you have them on the bar because the salty stuff makes you dry. And
I used to put your puddings or roast taters or or whatever.
Anything with something with salt on.
Molest it.
Do you know what? Do you know in our local that became? I didn't even realise, but it actually became illegal to do it. They used to come round and they used to sell little punnets of prawns, and stuff, and shrimp, prawns, and whatever.
Oh yeah, in the basket.
Yeah,
I remember the basket, didn't he, with prawns and crab bloody bits.
It became a law that it was illegal to sell them in that way. Because, it's to do with health and safety and standards and all that sort of trading standards and rubbish. But like you say, you used to go on as soon as you walk in a pub, the first thing you do is get a handful of peanuts, isn't it? I mean, the landlord's sort of sitting there rubbing his old hands together, thinking, "You, great night." Well, if you've gone in there fairly hungry, I mean, you could have down a half a bowl of peanuts anyway.
Anyway,
God knows what else.
Lads, I shall see you all later. Be good. Hopefully, pick up with you next week, next Thursday, mate.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Take care, mate.
Okay, mate. Bye.
Take care, bud.
Bye-bye. See you later, Andy.
See you.
And here we are. That's always good to see old Andy.
Yeah, he's a good old boy.
He's a good lad. I like him.
He's one of the old diehards, the old diehard hangout crew, to be honest with you.
I hate him.
He does run a good bar, though, I must admit. He does.
Yeah.
I tell you what, and the prices are damn good, aren't they?
To be honest.
I tell you what, the prices he charges as well are mad, to be perfectly honest.
Like, you don't charge top of me. His most expensive $250 at max.
Yeah. I asked for a brandy, and I said, actually, I'll have two. I said, I want a double, so can I have two in two separate glasses? So I didn't just down one in one go. I ended up with two. What the measure I got in each of them was the actual double. So I ended up with practically, in effect, 4. And then when they told me the price, I nearly fell on the bloody floor. I couldn't believe it.
Really?
I would not go into a normal pub and ask for, a straight brandy, let alone a double. The prices they charge, you might as well buy the whole bloody bottle yourself. It was a lovely place for the Christmas crew party that we had. It was absolutely fantastic. It's a great venue. It's big enough to hold people in, isn't it? But it's not oversized, so it feels big enough. It fills up nicely.
Yeah, it does, mate. It does, and
it's horrible.
Probably a spot on size, mate. And you wouldn't think it when you look outside.
I can see your brains from here, Chris.
No, I'm just refreshing my memory as to what does what again. I reckon I've got fucking dementia.
Killed it.
I'll get there.
Just please. He says, that's £3.50. He says, "Oh, stick it on my bill."
Oh, Jesus.
Right, Carl's got all unnecessary now. Seen the lip movement. Most of you guys, when you're drinking beer, you all seem to be drinking the same sorts of beer anyway.
Yeah,
Because it's cheap from Aldi.
Yeah, cheap for an Aldi.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin seems to be the prime one.
Spitfire, Black Sheep, sold it cheap at Aldi. £1.50 a bottle, is it? Something
that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Honestly, we're talking about the pubs struggling. We have done for ages, way before this. What happened this year. And you know what? You cannot take away the fact that you're going to be paying, twice, 3 times as much for the same beer, right? And don't get me wrong, it tastes better. Of course, drafting that.
Now then, Witherspoons. I got informed the other week by Witherspoons. The government have dropped their VAT to the same level as supermarkets.
Really?
So they can charge less for the beer.
Well, that's better, then, isn't it?
Yeah, but they don't, do they?
Just make more profit.
If you go into, for example, down Felixstowe, there's a pub there I've been in a couple of times. You go in there, have a pint of cider, it'll cost you £4.60, and I think, well, that's madness.
How much?
I could £4.60 for a pint of cider.
Yeah.
And I could go into Asda and buy 2 2-litre bottles at £2 each.
Right. That's a crazy thing, isn't it?
And have 4 litres for less money. Which is whatever that is in English. Yeah. Madness.
Fucking hell.
I
very, very rarely go into
the price is the same. They haven't lowered the prices, but Witherspoons have. I know Witherspoons are renowned for being cheap beer, but at least they're honest about it. Look, the government dropped the price of the VAT that we have to pay on beer. So therefore the customer gets that reduction as well. That's good.
It's the old philosophy of making lots of tiny bits of profit rather than hanging out for the one big hit every now and then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd rather have very small profit coming in constantly than once in a blue moon, perhaps have that one hit, And it's a shame because I think if pubs could try and push themselves, I know they've got all their overheads, and I'm sure I'm being very naive about it. But if a lot of the pubs could, and even the pub I go to downtown, I can go in there and have a pint of Strongbow for £2.30. The pub literally round the corner will be paying £3-4, charging £3-4 for it.
Which one you go to in town? You go to Cricketers?
I haven't been there for years.
No.
No, I haven't been there for years.
Where'd you drink in the town then?
Manning's.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
They're cheap down there, right? In comparison to, say, I don't know, someone say you went to the Bolston Arms or whatever, right?
Yeah, and it's even cheaper than, out-of-town pubs. Kingfisher are usually pretty good with their prices, to be fair.
Yeah.
£2.30, £2.50 for a pint. Huh?
I've always been too pissed up there to ask. I just don't care.
Yeah.
Because there's Magic like us next to you buying it for you.
You bought the first point up there, I think, or somebody did. I think it's you, on it.
Yeah. You said I owe you. I'm still waiting for the 6 to come back my way.
People keep buying me beers for some reason. I don't know. They just do, mate. They fall out the sky.
Well, we're probably trying to get his face done. He might shut up for once.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Get him so pissed he can't speak.
It doesn't work, Carl. I tried. I maxed my credit card out to try it, and it still didn't work.
Credit card.
You remember the old adage when you going out as a group, and the designated driver used to get a discount for taking people up.
Yeah.
You found somebody stupid enough to be a designated driver, to be honest.
That's usually fucking me because I don't drink.
No. I don't drink.
No. That's the difference. You've got to have somebody who doesn't either not interested in drinking or just doesn't drink. That's cool. Then you make sure that they get paid well or sort it out properly. Yeah.
Well, that's it. I mean, when I was 16, I started working outdoors. I did the old school tuition of, we didn't have no radios. You use your head and use your eyes and use your ears.
Yeah.
And you got on with people. But from 16 to 19, I saw that many people get pissed and waste 150 quid.
Yeah.
Either throw it up or piss it against a wall or whatever. And when I was 19, I went teetotal. Absolute teetotal. 10 years. Nothing. My daughter was born in 1989 as well. That's another reason. So, but all my life, I've worked doors, behind the bar, I've run pubs, and I've always sucked tea, coffee, Coke. That's it.
That's fair enough.
Drink, put it in a bottle, and I just take my cups of tea or my cups of coffee or my Coke out of that. That's the way I worked it. At the end of the week, I usually got me about 50 quid in my pocket for doing that. But the thing is, when we went out for a drink, I was always a designated driver because I was the only one that didn't drink. And I got my drinks bought free. And a lot of pubs used to do it. But now, they don't.
No.
Now, you have to pay the same price as what everybody else pays.
No,
and yet you're taking them custom. So there's only an odd few pubs in the town that will do it. And they're the ones usually that I take. And if they want to Miranda off after that, that's up to them. But I'm taxi home, so they generally stay with me.
I mean, the thing is, if you're designated driver and you have to pay full whack for the drinks you're getting, it's the guys around you that pay for you. You know what I mean? That's the way I'd work it. I mean, say you got 3 other people in the car, so it's 3 people buying rounds, and you're sat there drinking Coke.
I'd usually be off a bird up anyway. I'd just take a cup of tea.
We've never actually used designated drivers. I mean, if we've ever gone anywhere, we used to walk so many miles anyway. So you start off, the typical pub crawl, really. You start locally, and then you just basically hit every other pub, whatever. And then by the time you got to town, you were sort of fairly well hammered anyway. And then you spent another 3 or 4 hours up at town. And then, then there's all these people wanting to go to nightclubs and that. And we used to, sometimes we'd go in, take the piss out of the music and then come back out. And then we'd hit all the food bars. And then you wouldn't be back till 4 o'clock in the morning.
That sounds like a plan.
I'll tell you what, Christmas Eve was the best one. Fuck me, I was still walking home at about 7 o'clock Christmas Day one morning.
Post office doorway in Sheffield.
That was a lovely moon.
And that's Christmas Eve. On Christmas morning, there was no buses home. And I had to go all the way back to Rotherham, other side of Sheffield, and it were not a pretty picture.
No.
The nice things you used to have always were the burger vans, weren't they? Placed all over the place. You had the one at the top of Lloyd's Avenue. I've forgotten his name now, but he used to be up there.
Used to have the American guy Pete used to sell burgers on the corner of Yates's, right?
Yeah.
Fucking you had Noddy on the corner of Barrett Corner, and you had fucking Tom Gary all placed around on the same street just behind Debenhams. Yeah. Guys, man, there was another one near Debenhams. There was fucking there's another one down by the Ipswich dock, just off the bridge.
On the docks, literally right on the Stoke Bridge. I used to walk past that to get home, which was brilliant. And I used to get myself a double burger with a fried egg on top and mashed potatoes.
Oh
absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, they were gorgeous.
I used to spend more on food than I did on booze, and I was already pissed.
Question. When I was 17, 18, we used to go to the pub in Rotherham, County Borough. If it wasn't nailed down, you could buy it.
Yeah.
From there, we used to go to a nightclub called Shipmates, and it was £1.50 a bottle of Newcastle Brown. You buy one, you get one free.
Yeah.
So, end at night, 35 bottles later.
Yeah.
And I got 7 bottles open, one on each finger, on 7 fingers. I got
Really?
pie and peas with mint sauce and walked home. Next morning, woke up, went in the fridge, bottle of Newcastle Brown, fried breakfast.
God, they were the days.
And I lost a weekend. An entire weekend.
I'm not surprised.
What is Carl doing? Just curious.
He's playing with his Prince Albert.
Oh, I thought that might be what it was.
Prince Albert cream pie.
I'm rubbing my thigh.
Tell you what, that's been fairly relaxed tonight. No abuse, no bullshit. I love it. You know, it's fairly relaxed.
Chilled.
I've been quite chilled. I'm chilled tonight, man. I'm chilled, dude. Yeah, relaxed even, should we say?
Oh, that's nice to hear, Weggy.
Shorts back on the minute.
You mean you haven't got dressed yet?
No. It's just a top, mate.
Just don't stand up.
No, I won't do that.
Carl, what are you doing?
It's rather distinguished, you know.
Distinguished.
Distinguished. Of course. Distinguished.
Distinguished. Yeah.
Put me arm behind my back because my back's killing me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Not seen her tonight.
Hey?
Not seen the warder tonight. Is she on duty?
Downstairs somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably not after the sexual harassment she got last week.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that earlier. What you told me last week then, mate?
She get grief.
You got.
Hello. What was that finger actually? Yeah, that's that one. Yeah.
What was the phrase, get your hand out with bum? I'm sure it was.
Oh, back of me.
Tell you what, you're a dark horse.
Oh, Carl.
You're a dark horse, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, Carl.
I've heard he likes all horses, don't matter whether they're light or dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not racist.
Every colour, every colour.
As long as it's hung.
Likes that chestnut.
Yeah, ponies. My Little Ponies.
Oh, don't go down that route. We're talking about. Did you have girly dolls as a kid, Peter? I'm just asking.
Oh.
Why did you ask Peter that? What have I not heard?
No, it's something that was spoken about today, right? Is it right for young lads to have Barbie things, fucking Barbies and pushchairs? Is it right?
Him or me?
Anybody?
Yeah,
no, you said Peter.
Why not? Why not?
Right, Action Man.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
Doesn't, doesn't make him gay.
No, inside. Who mentioned that?
I had Action Man with the eagle eyes and the gripping hand.
With a rifle.
Yeah.
Action Man hand.
Yeah. No, you mean more like that.
I had Action Man with
I was young.
My friend was tied up
But you did. You had the boys, you had fucking Action, you had the rifle, you had the fucking tanks, you had the fucking scar, you had the fucking eagle eyes, right? You had a fucking headset, you had a hat, you had jackets, man, you had fucking derry boots.
And he had more hair than you.
And he had a gripping hand.
Yeah. He had the Carl special.
Yeah.
You had the $6 million man version where you could look through the back of his head and you had the bionic eye.
After a conversation, mate, it's something that popped up in my head. Right? You know, it was new on me. I don't knock it.
What, are you missing something, Weggy? Are you dropping hints for your Christmas present?
No, not at all, mate. No, I've never had a.
You want a Barbie doll for your Christmas? Is that what it is?
He wants a Barbie doll in trifle with lots of sprinkles. That's what.
Oh, and sherry, lots of sherry on top. Yeah.
That sounds like Ken's come in Barbie's box.
My grandson goes to school in a dress.
Are you what? Sorry.
Why?
My grandson goes to school in a dress.
Why?
Because he wants to.
Why?
He's got an older daughter, older sister, sorry.
Right.
So, he wants to be like older sister. So he goes to school in a dress.
And why not?
So what? Yeah.
Tumbleweed moment.
So what? I don't see the problem in that.
No, nor do I.
Peter.
No.
That's kind of like the same as boys playing with action men and girls playing with dolls, and boys playing football and other boys going ice skating.
Ice skating was
Nothing technically wrong with it, but just not.
Not quite right.
That's all. That's just me. All right.
I know. I'm old school.
See, I've got a problem with men walking around in women's clothes.
Huh?
If
I don't care.
They should dress in men's clothes. If they got no offense
with men dressed in women's clothes, they're better than I do.
They should wear a skirt. Or they should wear
Yeah, I agree with Stitch. Oh, I mean, no, sorry. I don't.
I've seen the pictures then, Stitch.
Oh, look, that's great. That reply. That's brilliant.
Divorce Barbie.
That's really old.
I thought you were like that.
I just had what's left of them.
Put skeggies on. Put skeggies on.
We're a bit old school, mate. That's as simple as that. See, I mean,
I think in fairness, we're all old school.
I'm not.
None of us are PC. Not really.
I'm not PC, but I'm not old school.
No.
Fucking PC in my life.
And if anybody gets offended by what we say, it's a fucking shit, basically. You don't have to fucking watch my channel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I'm the fucking same, mate. You know that, to be honest.
I think how it is. I don't really know
I think we live in a world of fucking snowflakes now.
Yeah.
And people are too scared to say anything.
That's exactly what I was saying to my daughter today, and she turned around and she said, "Yeah." I said something to Rubber, and she said, "Yes, Dad." And I know what you're going to say. This world's full of bloody snowflakes, isn't it? I said, "Yes, it is." And she said, "Yeah, a lot of the kids at school, college are just like that. You can't say a single thing anymore."
No.
And for Christ's sake, they're not going to. They're not even going to play the proper version of the Pogues Christmas song with Kirsty McCall now. They're going to adapt the lyrics because it says faggot in it.
So
and
what?
It says faggot in it, and apparently that upsets their younger listeners.
But I like faggot with a bit of gravy.
Well, so do I.
I
always have them. I always have
mushy peas.
Yeah.
No.
Far too fucking snowflakes.
Yeah.
That is to be honest with you, know, and that is, and I fucking hate that type of world. You're going to say something, say it. If you don't fucking like it, then shut the fuck up and piss off. To be honest with you, that's the way I've always been. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm offended by not being able to say what I like. So there you go. So up yours.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. You know,
offending people is a two-way street.
Yeah,
it's mate.
It's not. I think you're a Canuck, mate. It's not offensive. You just got to put mate on the end of everything.
Yeah.
I think you're a complete twat, mate.
Yeah, my friend. You Canute.
I don't even go Canute. I mean, if I want to say cunt, I'd say cunt because it's my fucking channel. Bollocks to everyone that don't like it.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
I don't monetize it.
Well, it's one of those things.
Just chisel up. I just seen Stitch's name. How long has that been like that?
4 hours.
Actually, Carl, you've been very quiet tonight.
Yeah, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very quiet indeed.
There's been no hair waxing,
No tools.
no tools of the house, no tools.
Fancy a walk, Carl?
Is Prince Albert's playing up?
Yeah.
No warden in there.
I'll tell you what.
Hey, Carl, before you go on, Wiggy, I just want to check something with Carl. Your missus don't like fishing, does she?
No.
So she's not going to cast a line out and get the hook round that fucking ring and fucking wheel you back. If we suddenly see Wolf, that's it. You're gone. We should fucking know.
No, matron.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand why anybody would want to do that.
They're hooking the ceiling with a bit of string hanging from it. That's what that's.
Oh, I've got some whipped body cream.
It's coming up for Christmas, isn't it? It's so she can hang him on the fucking Christmas tree.
It's got a bell attached to it for an early warning system.
Yeah, my jingling.
Absolute belling.
Ciao.
Has he froze or has he gone quiet? Oh no, he's back.
I've got some whipped body cream. Look,
Oh,
whipped bodies look like this.
No, you're better off with squirty cream.
No, I don't know.
Shoot that further.
To be honest with you, I don't know what it looks like to you, but I don't know what it is. To be honest with you, it don't look that fucking healthy.
God, now where's he going?
I think it's one he made earlier. That's what that was.
I've got Aladdin's teapot.
I was going to say, it looks like fucking Aladdin's teapot.
Yeah.
It's a lamp teapot.
are you going to do some rabbing? Please, really, not live, are you?
For fuck's sake, he rubs enough.
Oh no, Jesus Christ, what's he doing?
He'll start rubbing it in a minute.
Yeah, and it's where it squirts. I'm worried about.
I've slipped it out now.
Oh,
Why?
What's
Why?
who's that in the background?
Yeah, we need to get Suffolk Andy back. It was a ghost, wasn't it?
Who just snooped around in the background? That was getting spooked. Suffolk spooks.
Secret.
Mr.
They might be after your tequila. I'd be careful.
Not likely.
No.
I haven't got any. I've got no tequila.
Look,
I'm offended now, Chris.
by which bit? I let my mouth run for 30 seconds and I've offended some cunt already.
That was you hitting the live broadcast button.
Oh, suck that who that is. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
You look lovely.
Oh, don't be like that, Carl.
You're missing out there. That was a perfect shot.
He's
You
bugging
got a
off.
burglar. He's nicking your
Stuff.
No, that's Prince Harry.
Prince
all
Harry.
right.
What's Chris on about? Yeah, now you're going to stick ads on your channel, even if you get.
Well, I think if you
don't really do that anyway.
they'll
Don't
put ads over it to try and kill your channel. That's all it is. I don't give a fuck. I've got 3 other fucking channels.
Yeah, I need to start up another channel, to be honest with you.
Skeggy, what are you offended by? The fact you're not on, or the fact that we've been very up-PC?
Obviously, Chris has been up to speed because obviously Chris has got his own channel. What is it now? Peachy's Place, if I remember rightly, and over in Gibraltar. And I know he's normally on the case with his channel. He ain't done a lot of work lately, though, Chris, I believe. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't really look at. I see all this stuff come up on Gmail and that about YouTube and what's.
I've had a quick look through it, but I haven't read all the new terms and conditions, etc. and that. But to be honest, I'm not overly worried.
Wasn't me, Gag. Wasn't me.
No,
I don't get any money from it.
I don't.
I never did.
No.
I got something stupid like 12 email addresses. I got 4 YouTube accounts.
Yeah.
Can easy fucking move over onto another one.
Exactly.
I can open them up quicker than they can fucking shut them.
Yeah,
Furious, Chris.
Sorry, darling.
It's Fast and Furious.
Oh yes. Can't beat a bit of Paul Walker on a Saturday evening.
You just do your hair before you come on live, rather than leaving it until you're in front of the camera.
No.
He's fucking preening himself. He's like a fucking chimp in front of a mirror.
He's so vain. Look
Wonder
at him.
why, you wonder why it's gone bald, because you're doing all this time. You're rubbing the hockey days.
Yeah. Massage your
Do you like
follicles,
my haircut? I had mine done.
That's what it is. If you keep doing that, that's why you've got no fucking hair at the sides.
No,
Yeah.
that's right, mate.
Oh,
stretch it all.
where? Oh.
They're all there. Right? But you remember Peter Taylor used to have long hair. He used to look like he's like a male version of Dolly Parton, wasn't he? He was.
Male
And he's
version of what?
couldn't imagine seeing Peter now.
Didn't have the jugs for it.
The jugs.
I'm going to say I didn't have the
No
tip.
moves.
No.
Yeah.
I do have moves, but no more than a handful. You know,
Yeah.
that's good enough. I don't want to have to. What's
Trophy
that?
Brown here.
Slop out time.
He's coming in. Oh, it's here. Beer.
Mrs. Saunders.
Give her the earphones, Carl.
Mrs. Saunders.
Fuck you.
Right,
We're running a nice channel here.
Mrs. Saunders.
Hi. Yes,
Hello.
dear.
Are you all right?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, your husband's been rather rude about you.
Yeah.
Give him a
Well,
clip.
Yes.
Give him
He
a
wants
clip.
another slap for a start.
He really does. Slap him one. Go on, give him a good clip round the ear hole.
hold on.
Especially with. A spoon coming.
Oh shit.
She's got
What is it
the
doing?
Oh dear.
You getting your cock
Telling
ring?
you, Carl.
Let's see how fast he moves.
Oh, no. Look at that. Gee.
Oh my.
It's nearly wet.
Carl, is that the one with the butt plug on the end?
I'll
You know, I said I needed a toy to play with.
See, I am in control.
Oh no, we can see that.
I'm getting fucking worried now.
Oh, we can see
You're some
that.
fucking perverted bastards.
Stitch, where's yours?
Oh dear, really.
Where's my lot?
Yeah,
I
but we've
can't
been
believe.
married.
No.
Galend, we've been married so bloody long. We've got to liven it up somehow.
I know.
Here, have a go with that.
How do you liven Carl up though? That's the point.
Puts a battery charger on that Prince Albert.
Don't beat me.
Don't put your hand there then.
What again? Are you getting molested again?
I am.
I can make you
Oh, yeah.
Don't walk off.
You make what? You'll make her squirt, did you say?
No. I used to make dungeon gear.
They're being rude.
All
There
right.
was a sideline when I made the arm. I used to make medieval dungeon gear.
You've only been up here 1 hour, 2 hours.
Oh no, I need to get some more in a bit.
No, you don't.
I don't understand you.
You told.
You've drunk half of them. In a bit.
Bye bye.
Oh dear. Who we lost? Peter.
Peter's gone.
Peter's gone.
Peter Taylor's probably going to get a pint or a piss. One of the two.
Or piss a pint.
Carl,
Yeah.
It's nice to see the other half sort of floating around and enjoying our streams, because they occasionally have done, to be honest. Yeah. Some of them. If I remember rightly. Hello, Peter, how are you? You sitting down there?
No, she's featured a few times.
She has featured, yeah. Quick draw, fucking twat.
Hold on, she's looking at the door. Hold on.
You all right?
Swallow it.
Back in a minute.
I need a fag. I know that much. Have one for me, will you?
Yeah, no probs.
Thank you.
So what we're talking about anyway?
Right.
Oh, I can't remember now.
Was it BMWs?
No, that was about 2 hours ago.
6 weeks back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What do you reckon to the CBF?
The what?
CBF.
What, CBF 125?
1,000.
Well, I wouldn't know. It's too big for me.
I got a little bit of a sneaky thing on the CBF 1000 at the moment, because there is, I think it's a Swiss company that are turning them into like adventure bikes, and they call it the Africa 4 as opposed to the Africa Twin.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it is one naughty looking bike. I would fucking love one. It's expensive. They won't sell you one. This is the only thing. But
It looks a bit crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's the bike I've been given.
I'll tell you what they did feature last night, lads.
You've been given a CBF 1000?
Yeah.
You've been given one?
Oh,
for an out.
There you go.
Well,
I'm crap at adding these things on here.
That looks nice.
Oh, right, yeah. I did. That's I see.
Yeah.
The whole of them.
So you got given one for now.
Look nice, doesn't it?
So that's essentially an Africa Twin with the CBF 1000 engine in it.
Sort of. Mate don't use it. He's 30 stone and he's the same size as me. He don't use it.
All right.
He literally said, "What to pass me test?" Use it. So.
Excellent.
So I was going to do.
He's got the use of it.
Does cost you nothing, then, Peter?
No. Well, I've got
That's
to test
a bonus.
it. I've got to put it through a test. I've got to insure it and tax it, but that's it.
Yeah. Can't complain to that, man.
But I've got a few adjustments I need to do to it.
Yeah.
So
that's easy enough, isn't it?
Not many, and it's easy enough to do. So, but yeah. So I've got a bike for when I pass my test, and I've got use of a 125 to pass my test. Well, pass my CBT.
Yeah.
I'm now looking at trying to find somewhere that's actually got a 650 that I can actually sit on.
Yeah.
Which is going to be difficult.
I think I can now possibly go downstairs. I'll back in a second, all right?
Okay.
That's cool.
So,
and then we're 3.
Getting there slowly. I just need lockdown to finish so I can get my CBT taken.
Yeah, it's annoying that they don't let you do it, is it? No, it's not exactly somewhere where you're going to catch COVID, is it? You know what I mean?
No.
But they can only take one at a time, so they can't earn enough money to do the when they're doing the CBT with one person.
Yeah, but it's government run, so you know.
Yeah. It's a government run scheme, but
is it private companies do it? Is it
separate entities that do it? Innit? So it's a competency test. It's not an actual bike test, is it? So it's to make sure you're competent on the road.
Yeah, well, perhaps you could charge.
It takes us back to the old chat before, doesn't it? It's all bollocks now. You can't just take your test and ride a bike.
That's it.
Fucking 4 tests and 5 fucking grades and shit like that.
It's a crappy shit, to be honest. Especially to say I've been on the road since 1990, well, before 1994. And I've rode bikes, trikes, cars, wagons, you name it, I've rode it or drove it. I think I've got enough experience for highway code and etc.
Yeah. Well, they're again saying that I've been riding bikes for years. And it did take me two goes to actually pass me practical test.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was pulling wheelies on my test. Seriously, my test lasted. What road test was, I don't know, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. 6 questions on the highway code, and that was it. Literally out the test centre, and he says to me, go down that road, take the first left, and first left. He said, when you come round the third left, he said, you'll see me in the road. When I hold my clipboard up to the emergency stop. Well, I stopped before he even moved his clipboard. But as soon as I was out of sight, I was popping wheelies, and I thought, oh, hang on, he's got to know how long it takes for me to get round there. So I had to stop for 20 seconds and then carry on.
Yeah. I'm not a mad rider or driver. I drive sensibly.
I'm not as bad as I used to be.
Yeah.
I do struggle to ride the bike at 30 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour, depending where we are.
Yeah.
I get up onto the motorway. I'm quite happy to sit at 70, which is a bit sort of daft. I mean, there are times when I hit 71, sometimes even 72, but
Oh yeah, same here.
Oh yeah. When I first got my Ford Ranger, it was 2 years old, and I got a 2-ton trailer on the back, box trailer. And I'm going. The first day I got it, I was going down to Silverstone, side of Silverstone, to a gig, and I was cruising down the M1, and I looked down at speed. I was doing 85. Never even knew I was doing it.
I've done that with a twin axle caravan on the back of my Range Rover.
Yeah.
Come off the slip road straight out into the fast lane. I thought nothing's overtaken me for about half an hour, and I was doing 95.
Yeah. Well, Skeggy will tell you this. I've done 95 with a single axle caravan on the back of a Range Rover. 3.5 litre. Over 10.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, with that sort of size of car, it's not hard.
No, it's not. It's not. But, you know, luckily I haven't been nicked for it, so. But silly thing.
Didn't get copped.
No.
I can see you. Hang on.
Oh, fuck it.
There you go.
Hello, mate. All right. I thought I could give you a call just to get back on. I thought I've been there.
Old man bladder, sorry.
Yes, I've been there days, mate, days. Waving me hands, flicking sticks, fucking flash me nuts, everything, right? I thought I wasn't going to get back on the stream, so I had to give him a call, Peter. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought, oh shit, what's happened now? I thought I'd fucking killed it again.
Skeggy's got did 120 towing a twin axle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had my missus in the car and she was going Garrett. I didn't intend going that fast.
No, you don't. You don't. But,
right. Oh, let's have a look. What's that? 120 twin axle. What's that?
Twin axle, I should imagine that is.
Yeah.
Or is it
I don't generally do. I don't generally do a lot of speeding cars. I don't. I actually go faster in lorries than I do cars.
Yeah, I've been told off by Bobbies for driving over at speed limit in a 7.5 ton wagon.
Yeah, I will say this, right? Probably the craziest female ever known in a car is Stitch.
Do you know, that's not the first time I've heard that. But I think Dobby was saying similar.
I never intended going fast. It just happens. Stitch.
I'll tell you now. When I say crazy, I mean good, safe, solid, but fucking mental and abusive. Not to me, but abusive. Abusive to, not abusive, not in horribly abusive, but just lively, verbal. Get the, get
out of the fucking way.
You can't listen to the music.
Shaggy, no problem.
What's he done? No, I'm not kidding.
He's got small keys and fat fingers, he says.
Yep.
No, you're right, mate. I'm terrible. I'll tell you, I was saying this the other day. If you're trying to type without your glasses, the bullshit you send, and you think, Jesus Christ, people must think you're a right cock. Well, they do anyway, but I mean, it's when you can't spell it.
Even more of a cock, yeah.
Without my glasses on, I can't even find the fucking message centre, let alone send one.
Extension to one's cock. Right. No, I wasn't being funny. No, brilliant driver. Brilliant. Fast.
Yes.
Not abusive. No, not abusive.
Not abusive.
Some want it for a kick in.
Verbal.
Not
No,
abusive.
not to people as such. Not out of the window, but just lively. Verbal, shall we say, was one tends to sit back and relax and chill and just watch people go by and bounce off bonnets and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do not. You're over exaggerating a little bit now.
Well, I do anyway, don't I?
Hey, when I come up for this kebab, you have to make sure that I get to go in the car.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you. Oh, yeah. Man, them kebabs, well, woo, and they get delivered quickly as well. And they're still hot, obviously, which makes a difference to the usual.
I had one delivered about 15 minutes before I came on earlier on.
Yeah, I know. It's nothing like a hot delivery driver. Right.
Woof, woof.
No, I didn't like him. He had a tash.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Looked like Freddie fucking Mercury.
We get the other ones. No, save me. Yeah. Do you know, it's nice to be on a stream and have a fag. I never ever smoke on a stream. And I love my
Why
fags.
not? Yeah.
Because
it's not like you're in anybody else's house to do it, are you? It's your house. Do what you fucking want.
Well,
nobody else cares.
No. No. I'll see if I got something in the fridge. Hold on. No.
So, Carl, was your missus insinuating that you drank a lot of beer?
I think she might have done.
Yeah, have you got through a bit tonight, have you?
Well, no, I only got through three bowls.
It's not bad for 4 minutes, was it?
No.
Absolutely nice. People piss me off.
Yeah, they do. Anyway, look, just quickly, you like that one in, Peter?
Oh, peculiar.
Peculiar dictions.
Nice, mate. Nice drop.
It's not bad. Not bad.
No.
Beakston's, I used to like Cold Shep.
Oh, fuck me, that's good.
Oh yeah.
It's been too long.
Especially back in too long. It was good, really good shit.
Yeah.
But, unpasteurized and cold filtered. That can do me.
But then again, you're talking to a guy that was brought up on Newcastle Brown and Stout.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you, I lived most of my life on Newcastle Browns, and that is right about being served at the right temperature, Peter, isn't it, with Newcastle Brown?
Yeah.
Warm.
Yeah. I mean, they used to serve stout in the little, was it Mackie, something or other? Mackesons, yeah. They used to do. They used to actually give you that in hospitals.
Yeah. Full of iron.
For the iron.
Yeah.
Well, of course, mate. You know, that was they've been drinking that. I mean, the old girls years ago used to drink it as well, didn't they? You know.
Yeah.
Seriously, I remember grannies and their friends drink it properly. You know.
I've got a duck growing out my head. There we go.
You're right, duck.
Help me, duck.
Aye.
Peter wants to come back.
Hey?
Peter want to come back. I don't know if you can see Peter.
Can now.
Is he there?
Yeah. Got Nita there too. Who wants to volunteer for a second? Let Nita come back on.
Yeah, let Nita come on.
Set me up for a bit.
You what?
Sure. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, hang on. No, fucking. Where's she gone?
Bloody woman. Keep disappearing.
Oh my God.
Hello, Nita.
Oh,
hello. Nita.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah. How are you all?
Very nice. You know what, Chris? Is Stitch still down there, man? Is she still down there?
No, she's turned it off.
Why?
She's because she's like to speak to me. No, yeah, you're looking good, girl. All right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Have you been watching all night? Have you been watching all night?
No, I've been making.
Have you been watching all night?
No.
All right. What's Kenny up there? Anyway? Did Kenny try and get on earlier?
He's having problems.
Yeah, I can see him still sitting on the sideline, but no device connected.
No, it's showing up red for some reason.
Did you? Is Nita in a state of repose?
Repose. She's on a chaise long.
I'm in bed.
Oh, right.
She's in her jammies.
Yeah.
Well, we got the sexy nighty going on, have we?
No, you haven't. No chance and no effing chance.
That's why Kenny's
Anyway,
downstairs.
It was nice to see you out the front window this morning.
I wouldn't come in, so sorry.
No, I know, but that's amazing. Now I made a call to you, and you were sitting literally outside my front of my house.
Well, I was at the light.
That's a quick service.
Isn't it?
That was, mate.
No wonder she's gone to bed afterwards.
Wiggy, you were marvellous.
Now we know where quick withdrawal came from.
I'm not bad, mate. I have no choice, mate. Boom, bang, finished. Done. Splash. Hey, come back.
Not bad. Bless you.
Yeah. Little message from Skeggy. Nita, little message from Skeggy.
Oh, hello, Skeggy. Sorry, I can't see with my glasses on.
He's writing it in foreign. He's writing it in North stuff.
He said hello.
Oh, right.
Chris, you're not working this week, are you, Chris?
Hey,
you say you're not working this week, are you, Chris?
No.
So we can hang this one out a little bit tonight, can't we? And have a bit of a laugh. Yeah.
Yeah. I just have to go get myself another drink in a minute. But yeah, I haven't got to be up in the morning.
I could sneak past the missus and get more beer then. I'm on the last one now.
Well, you know what to do, Carl. Get her up.
If I don't come back.
On her. Get her to sit there while you tell her you're going for a piss. Put the headphones on her. Go and get the beer. Put them on the top bunk behind you when she comes back, and wallop, you're done.
Yeah. Or if I don't come back, I'm dead.
Dobby, are you feeling the odd one out because you're the only one with no glasses?
No, I actually normally wear them, but I can't. Like Nita says, I need them for long sighted. Anything to be this close. Huh?
I got my long sighted ones here as well.
Well, I don't know which way around it is, but I need to have them on when I'm riding or driving. But or anything up close, I have to take them off. So every time, if I've got my glasses on and I look at my phone, I have to look over the top of them, which amuses the children something rotten. Because you end up walking around like this, peering over the top. But yes, I do. One does have glasses somewhere.
Like the touchscreen pack. Yeah, Carl, you touched it. He's dangling on your leg.
Here she goes. She's off.
Yeah, she's off.
Giggles.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So, yeah, Kenny said that.
And I still can't fucking see the
Yeah.
Oh my
Poor old Kenny boy.
Huh?
Poor old Kenny boy. He's struggling to get on. Can't he get a decent broadband connection?
Who's that?
Kenny.
No,
He's
got his camera won't work
right
on the laptop.
No.
And
He used his phone last time, didn't he?
Huh?
He used his phone last time, didn't he?
No, he used my tablet because I slung it at him.
All right.
That was good.
Weggy, he can use my tablet now because I'm using my phone.
Well, he might as well. I'll take. Well, he's listening. So he knows for a fact that he can use your tablet because he's listening to the stream, isn't he?
Go and give me a slap. Go on,
you tell him.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hang
Oh,
on, hang on.
Boy.
another adventure.
Slacking. He's slacking.
I've got to redo everything. Give me a second.
He's slacking his old
computer
penny boy.
downstairs.
Yeah, no, he's got all the gadgets. All the gadgets. He's got parrot and everything.
I can't go on there.
Yeah. You tell him, Nita. You tell him. Put him in his place.
There's 5 of us here, and we're all sat on laptops or computers.
Yeah.
And we all struggle. We get iffy pictures and this, that, other, and freeze frame and all that. She sat there on a bloody phone that's got more processing power than computers combined.
Yeah.
And it's perfect.
Sorry, Carl. What
Okay,
I'm watching. Oh, Skeggy's watching.
4K.
Yeah.
Trouble is, he's watching 4K. You can't get this in a 4K stream, though, can you, Skeggy? That's the problem.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, my camera's nowhere near 4K, is it?
No,
I think mine's only on 720.
Yeah, mine's on 720 as well.
That's what he's got.
Mine's on whatever it's on. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just using my tablet and that's it.
Yeah.
I actually stuck the laptop because I've now got a cheap laptop.
If you're on a tablet, you've probably got an 8 megapixel camera, something like that.
Yeah.
No, really haven't got a clue.
I don't know what this one is.
But
Skeggy said to me with this one because I mean it's not a really expensive Chromebook, but he said to
Your
me
Chromebook camera's really good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, right. It's not bad, is it?
It looks like it might be Ultra HD.
I don't know what it is, mate. But when you watch it back, it looks pretty good, And obviously, Skeggy said to me, so on live, it does look sort of pretty sharp. It's obviously dependent on the light, but I'm quite sort of pleased with it, really. And the nice thing about what we're doing now, what we're doing now, obviously, I've noticed with tonight's stream, it's pretty much there's no lag. I've noticed, which is good. We've got no background noise, no nothing.
You get 1 or 2 people that have got a slow speed, and it tends to cause echoes and things like that.
Yeah,
which we're obviously not getting.
No. I'm purely on Wi-Fi with this. Obviously, I mean my PC is hardwired, and then I've got for other units in the house. I'll use Powerline, which obviously Powerline uses the electrical wiring in the house through connectors, and then obviously it's just Wi-Fi. And I've got a Wi-Fi booster upstairs. So that's sort of it automatically flicks between the strongest one up or downstairs. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But 4K, that's a shame really about 4K because it's still not enough streaming facilities for 4K, is there? And 4K TVs are not that expensive now.
No.
What are you doing?
Have you guys got 4K TV? Anybody got a 4K TV?
I've got 4K.
There's very little that you can watch in 4K, though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, I've got a Cody box one.
Yeah.
Oh, earwax stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Does
one.
it work?
Yeah,
all right.
I've got one.
No, everything. TV is still set to.
Can't get no.
TV is 1080 progressive, and the Skybox it's got a better picture on 1040. Is it 1040? 1080 is 1080p.
1080p. Yeah.
Yes, is it 720? 740 at 720? 740.
720.
720. Yeah, as long as it's progressive.
780.
Yeah, because it is, mate. Yeah, I'm being silly now. Yeah, as long as it's progressive rather than interlaced. You used to remember the 1080i. They used to do the 1080i TVs, And then obviously, you know, that was the proper HD was a 1080 progressive, wasn't it? If you remember
Yeah,
rightly.
1080i isn't interlaced. It's interlaced was actually for the analog type signals, and digital it's interpolated or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. But basically, it gives you double the refresh rate anyway.
That's 1080p, which is the top you can go before you get to 4K.
Yeah, that's the same as my camera on my motorcycle. That was always set for 720 progressive.
Yeah, but if I stick PlayStation on it, then it's as good as 4K. It's really good quality.
Yeah, cool. Because when you're doing, say for instance, I mean, I've seen, you know, especially with the some of the motorcycle videos, some of the GoPros they do, regardless of what you say about GoPros being ugly. They do some of the most fantastic videos, you know, lifelike videos that you can ever see. And even Andy stuff again, I know he's had drifts, and the drifts are fine. They're a bit unreliable, but it don't matter what cameras you tend to watch with a lot of these guys. You know, have got the busier video channels, the YouTube channels. That's always a GoPro that wins the day. To be honest with you, with quality and picture quality. Not necessarily sound, but the picture quality is fucking ace on a load of these.
Skeggy's got her all right.
Yeah, what Skeggy uses now? Skeggy used to use a drift.
I can't remember what the bloody good cameras. And he got some cracking footage on them. Really good footage on them, and he's given some real abuse as well over the years. So,
of course, mate. Yeah,
a good investment. Good investment.
So with a camera. With a camera on your bike, how do you do the audio?
What's that?
If you're having a camera on the bike, can you actually do you record the audio separately through a mic?
Yeah, people do it differently, but generally speaking, for a normal setup, you've already got, say for instance, you've got an external mic, right, on your GoPro or your drift, right, or your contour or whatever, right, and if you set it up. You have to set it up properly. You got to take in, for instance, wind noise, and of course, with your microphone as well. You know, you want to speak, and you want to speak clearly. You don't want it too loud. You want to pick up the sound of outside. You want to pick up the sound of your motorcycle, and so to get a nice balance, it's a case of trial and error, really moving it around inside the helmet so you get the vocal level right. You can adjust it. You know, but it's trial and error a lot of the time. It can take a fair time to set it up properly. And I know Suffolk Andy's as a classic. He's bought new drifts in the past, and he'll say, "Well, you know, it's not as good as the other one." And then he spent another day messing about with the position of the microphone, and you know, it's made a world of difference. You know, so it is. And then you can switch over to a different helmet, and the sound is completely different. Absolutely, totally different. Okay. The resonance in the helmet, you know, with the wind and stuff. Yeah. But you know, people record footage with cameras on the you know, all different positions on bikes, and of course, you know, they don't necessarily include the microphone sound on that. But what they tend to do is when you've got that type of picture being recorded, they might dub some music over the top of it, or they'll externally dub some words, you know, from a separate source. Because people do use separate sources for microphones sometimes. They're completely, you know, like digital recorders.
Yeah, I always have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought myself a cheap mobile phone. I think it was a 30 quid Vodafone one.
Yeah.
I basically use that as a recorder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good people do, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, the long and short of it is you use the cheap microphones that come with the phone.
Yeah.
You stick a bit of foam over it, and stick it in your helmet, and that's probably the best option you've got, unless you want to go spending 40-50 quid on a microphone. Because they're there tuned for a voice frequencies.
I think Skeggy takes 99p for a microphone off eBay.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's for his computer or it's for his helmet, but I know he bought some a while ago. He got about 10. he goes through them quite a lot. But yeah, I do believe that Skeggy's camera's fastened to his helmet. I don't know if it's direct plugged in to the microphone.
No.
Could be wrong. But also, I know you can do Bluetooth ones as well.
Yeah.
You connect the Bluetooth.
And in actual fact, if you actually have an open face helmet with a microphone right in front of your mouth, you'll get better audio than you will on a fully face helmet.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, the fully faced ones tend to muffle a little bit.
Yeah, they muffle and whatever, and you get the wind noise as well.
Skeggy's has always been pretty sharp, hasn't it, to be honest? You know, he's got it set up nicely, but he's got a great big, what do you call it? It's like the muff that goes over the end of it. You know, he's microphone. Great old thing, but it does the job. You know,
completely dead cat.
Wind noise. Yeah,
yeah, it works.
I prefer the description muff.
yeah. Can't beat it, mate. Can't beat it, mate.
It can't be.
I think I'm going to have to get one of those.
Is that a muff or a phone muff? Which one?
I'll just stick with the muff.
Yeah.
You get the right size. You could end up with one that's like 3 foot long for a TV microphone. You don't want that.
That's it. Exactly.
Oh, I might do.
You shop carefully, Peter. Shop carefully. Fucking nice. Dead cat. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, look like actually Skeggy's look like a fucking rat on the end of it, doesn't it? It does. You know, on the end of it, right? And he'll cruise around Skegness recording all this fantastic microphone. It's all going in the rat's mouth, all this sound. Yeah, and of course it comes out. It goes on his videos on YouTube and sounds brilliant, which is unbelievably fantastic. We like Skeggy, do we not?
No, I hate him.
Skeggy, send me the link. I want to know where I can get a muff for 99 pence.
Stop being rude.
You go around to Carl's house, you'll get it for free.
I don't want his
about
muff.
my muff like that.
No, thank you.
What's that? The one and make my book.
Oh, Nita's on a tour again. Where are you off to, darling? You're not going to the loo, are you?
You're not going back to the bog?
No, I'm going back upstairs.
All right, okay.
He kicked me out.
Kenny, whatever next? I'd have a word, Nita. Put your foot down with a firm hand, darling.
Bless him. Bless his little
So I'm still listening. I'm just looking.
What?
You carry on.
What are you looking at? Anything good? He's got fucking Pornhub on his phone again, isn't he?
Is that why he's masticating?
That's the one.
I don't know. His right hand's been hid for the last half hour.
Right, now show us the real one.
I've got to learn how to do that sign language.
Oh, no, right.
I only know that one.
Yeah. Well,
oh dear.
Yeah, you're right, Nita. What's Kenny up to then? What's Kenny up there? I thought Kenny was going to come on.
What?
Come on, Kenny. Bloody hell, man. Come on, Kenny.
And he said, told me to bugger off.
Did he really?
Oh, Kenner.
He's watching, isn't he? Is he watching?
Yeah, I went to give him.
Yeah, I think he's on the watch. He sent a message to say he was having problems getting on.
Join in.
Yeah, I know. So we'll all call out. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny.
Come on,
Kenny. Get yourself sorted, Kenny.
Come on, Kenny.
God,
Kenny.
Kenny.
Come on, Kenny.
You can do it.
Come on.
Kenny, boy.
Hello, Kenny. Come on.
I've got the pussy ready for you, Kenny.
Oh, bless.
Mate, Bobby's got the black pussy out again.
He loves the fucking limelight, this Mr. Kenny Middleditch. He loves it. You know, he does. Funny, one of the funniest things I see was when his little old dog ran out the house and he was trying to chase it down next to me. Right?
Oh,
Yeah,
what,
cracked me up.
Susie?
Yeah.
What,
doing some
cup of
driving.
tea?
Yeah, he shot down the road trying to chase this dog. Fucking, he was swearing away quite happily. You know, we live in a neighbourhood where there's rather posh people around here. You know, and of course, you know, people got abused and you know, all sorts. And the dog just kept running. Fucking wouldn't stop.
She can run.
Just kept running. Fucking thing. Yeah.
I can't believe Kenny being abusive.
No, he didn't say nothing really.
No. Come on, you're exaggerating now. He's such a gent.
So look, I'll tell you what, right across the other side of the planet, right, Kenny Middleditch is being asked to join. Look, moist.
Yeah.
Come on, Kenny.
Oh, you can't say no now, can he?
There you go. Look, you can't.
Oh.
Yeah, you do that, Nate.
Yeah, you go and sort him, Nate.
Yeah. Thrash him most soundly.
Yeah.
Right, hang on a minute.
Cole's got a nice whip you can borrow.
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't need none of them.
Yeah.
Right.
She got her own stock.
Yeah. Some masking tape, you tie him to the chair.
I can hear movement.
Is that good or bad?
Fuck, he's coming up the stairs.
Hey.
Quick, turn her off. This isn't ex-Hapster.
Oh no, this is porn star madness.
It's going to be an app.
You porn. Hello, Ken.
They want you.
I know.
Take it.
We want you now. Oh.
All right, I'm coming.
Yeah, so's Carl.
I'm getting really, really excited now.
Kenny boy. Kenny boy. Hey, boy.
Yeah, all right, mate. I've just been smacking this bum, so I was happy.
Yeah, I know. I did think you'd come on, mate. It's been a long time since I see you. Just wasn't it?
Hang on. I'll try to turn my speakers off because otherwise you get echo.
We'll get some Jimi Hendrix, mate. We'll get some feedback from you. You know.
Yeah.
Is that better?
That's it.
That's fucking fantastic.
Aha.
Right.
It's absolutely marvellous.
Screen. Unmove start cam. And then over there, having issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes up on here as no fucking good, basically.
Right. I don't think that's got a webcam on that. That's why it's knackered, I think.
Yeah, if you've got a webcam on, it does make it easier to find it.
What's that, the PC? Is that the PC, yeah?
Yeah.
You said the TV had a webcam. Oh, so fucking neat. I said something about the TV having a webcam or something. Oh, we're on the main screen, look.
Yeah. We've
I thought
got one of these. That's plugged into the main, the big box underneath.
The what's it box?
Perhaps put the USB into the actual laptop.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I've got to pull everything apart to get the plug out the back of the hard drive.
Okay, perhaps don't do that then.
No, it's against the wall. That's in my little corner.
It's in your little orifice.
But good evening, Ken.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, my man?
I'm all right. Hang on, what's the time? Is it a good morning Australia yet or not?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're yesterday, today, or tomorrow.
It's brekkie time in Australia, mate.
Yeah, good day, Moist.
So it's it's tomorrow there, is it?
Tomorrow already.
That most certainly is, yeah. It's sort of just past breakfast time, I think, isn't it? All right, so.
Yabbies on toast.
Yeah.
Veggie man.
Castlemaine 4X to wash it down.
That's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point. Anyway, Kenny.
You.
Have you spotted any new motorcycles? Obviously, you lads know Kenny's been looking for a replacement motorcycle.
Who?
You. You've been looking
what have you been looking for?
Well, I have to go by weight, Chris, because I'm only 58 kilos wet through.
That's all right. That means you get a power to weight ratio that's a lot better than mine.
What is that? Yeah.
Well, I tell you the truth, I'd like an RF 600, but I don't think there's many of them about, is there?
Well, the RFs.
Yeah.
What's made you think about an RF 600 then, Kenny? First time you mentioned it to me.
Well, going on the way to the 900s and the 1100s.
Yeah.
I think the RF6 is somewhere around about 170, 180 kilos or something. Rather than 235 that I've got in the back garden at the minute.
Yeah, but can I just say, as a
position.
That's the only thing I was worried about. I might have to do like Chris has done for his 1400, put straight bars on it.
Yeah, you know that.
Rather than
it's easy enough to do.
Yeah, because Nita used to have a GSXR 600F.
Yeah.
Which she couldn't ride because she'd been used to a 125 SR Yam Cruiser. Well, she used to nick my Cruiser 450 and I nicked her 600. But on a run, after about half an hour, 3/4 an hour, my shoulder used to give out. So, trying to keep up with the rest of the idiots on the M11 and the A1 at 120, 125 was not a good idea with one hand on the handlebars.
No.
Well, I can say one thing, Ken, because I've got the RF9, haven't I? Yeah. And I was worried about the weight because I came from the Bandy, and as much as I absolutely loved her, I always found her very top heavy. The RF9 is the weight is completely. It's got a completely different feel. It actually feels a lot lighter, even though it might not be physically much lighter.
Yeah, well, you talk about that.
Better balanced, isn't it?
When I chucked my leg over Wendy's in her garage, because that's 30 mil lower than yours, Wakey.
20, well, mine's 40 millimeter rise with the bones, isn't it? And Wendy's has actually been lowered 25 mil.
Yeah, well, I sat on that and I threw it around like as a 125.
Yeah, I know. So, to me, that's obviously, a standard Bandit to me seems fairly low anyway. Compared to obviously mine. But the obviously Wendy's felt extremely low, but it obviously felt right for yourself because we're talking about weight issues here as well as balance and everything else, and so it's just with a Bandit, they are still a heavy bike to put on a stand. And obviously, the lower the bike actually is the more progressive you got to be with actually putting it on the stand, Kenny, I suppose.
Well, that's the nice advantage of the RF.
Yeah.
As long as the RF is strong enough.
Yeah.
Well, but you see, the RF9 I've got hasn't got a centre stand anyway, so it don't matter. So if I want to lift it up, I'll have to get a paddock stand or something to lift the rear up.
Trolley drag in the base of 4x2. I know they think.
Yeah, and to be perfectly honest, I never used the centre stands on the Bandit either. And I might have felt different if I had put some dog bones on it and perhaps lowered it a little bit. I think half of it was the ride height because I was always on tippy toes when I came to a stop. Yeah, whereas the RF9, I've got my feet flat on the floor when I come to a stop.
Yeah.
And that makes a hell of a difference in your confidence.
Yeah, well, same when I went into Allwell's that last year when I chucked my leg over that Z900.
Mm.
I went up like a 125 and I nearly knocked the rest of the bloody display over. I put all my weight on my leg to push it up and nearly overbalanced and went the other way.
Yeah. Fucking hell. I don't know. That's like
that makes a massive difference, doesn't it, where the weight is? I never really appreciated any of that sort of situ until I moved from the Bandit to the RAF. Makes a hell of a difference. Even riding it as well, because you just turn and it's completely different feeling when you're turning into a corner than I was the Bandit.
Well, same with mine. Even going out of my front drive onto the road, I feel a bit icky until I get it squared up before I open it up. Otherwise,
but
still feels.
So that's with me and that with this leg now, because obviously it's still only about 50% there. Because the bike's taller, even when I'm at full strength, sometimes because of the height of the Bandit, reversing the thing, I occasionally slip. Especially as the sort of wet floor or slimy floor and that, and you can, of course, it's not the heaviest bike in the world. I can obviously pick it up, but it's not a bike you really want to drop if you can sort of get away with it, So that's the only problem really with having the 40mm dog bones on the back of a Bandit, because that tail end of mine, as you all know, is raised quite high. And there's a lot of people, funnily enough, and Stitch knows this, people that won't ride it because of Adi at Cox Motorcycles refuses to ride it based on the fact he doesn't feel safe on it, and yet I feel totally at home with it. He feels that he's being forced over the bars, and I don't feel any of that.
Well, he is a bit taller than you, isn't he?
Yeah, only slightly. He's not too much taller than me. It's just he said to me, so Wiggy, I just will not. He said one of those bikes that I will not test ride it. Hence the fact every time he does work with it, he asks me to come down and ride it.
Well, that way, if you drop it or back when you're riding, that's your fault.
Yeah. I think that's very clever thinking.
Stick some ape hangers on it. I'll borrow it off you then.
I love the bike, mate, to be honest with you. I've not really had to do too much to it. It was nicely set up, and it's a lovely fucking beastie bike to ride. It's a Bandit. It's got plenty of torque. It's got plenty of power. It does what it does. It's a Bandit 1200. But I expect nothing more. I know. Yeah, all right, Kenny.
I still say kill switch.
Yeah, kill switch.
Kill switch grunted up.
I did ask if it was the kill switch, but
Kenny's talking about the kill switch. No, it's nothing like you think, Peter. Sometimes with the electrics, because Bandits are a little bit notorious with the electrics, the silliest things can happen. You got the side stand kill switch, right? Obviously that works. With mostly obviously if you're in gear and you got to pull a clutch in, right? Otherwise it will stop the bike. Sometimes they can be a little bit iffy. That's all good. The kill switch is all fine. And like I say, it's just literally the bike is sat around, and Bandit carburetors are not the best, mate, for sitting around. They're a pain in the arse. They really are.
Especially with this fuel we got now.
Yeah, they really are.
2 to 3 months of this fuel, it just fucks them up.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It does, mate.
That I had for when I had the Reliant engine. Because it was pre-unleaded engine, I used to have a measure of that in every time I filled the tank. And what I used to do with bikes, my GSXs were one of them. I used to, every time I filled the tank, I put a drop of that in.
Yeah.
It helps lubricate.
Yeah.
Because unleaded doesn't do it.
No.
And I think that's a wise move to do with most bikes these days.
But like you say, there's so much crap in the fuel nowadays. I mean, that varies from company to company, station to station, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've had cars, been the same. You can go, say, for instance, you got the Sainsbury's garage up here, and that'll run like a snack of shite, and then, you run that tank load and you fill it up. Run up with a garage of Shell just down the road here. And that's completely different. They'll run sweet as a nut. You know, it's just one of those things. Like fuel is a funny old thing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Well, you know, respect your pimple, but
he won't be when he gets back.
Changing it.
Is that too noisy in the back? Can you hear that fan?
No, that's fine, mate. Can hear it, but it's fine.
Yeah, right, cool. No, it's funny. Do you know, I'm using this PC because normally if I use an laptop, I'm not using earplugs. But whereas if I use the PC, you'll get reverb and all sorts. You know,
yeah.
So this is working quite nicely. I'm not using any earplugs whatsoever. Just using the microphone.
That's good.
So that's quite cool. Just fucking
I can see the parrot.
Polly parrot.
Yeah, the parrot. That parrot makes you laugh, I think. It really does.
Oh, I love parrots.
Yeah.
My missus won't let me have one.
Would you?
No, it outlived me by a fucking long way.
Oh, Christ, mate, yeah.
Move camera off.
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
Then you have issues. So
Yes, take your boys. Take you all the other room, guys.
Messages coming through, but I couldn't put any messages up.
You're getting some steps in tonight, then, Wiggy.
Yeah, I'm just moving around gently.
Right up.
Does it seize up?
Good.
Yeah, it can do, mate. Yeah, it's got a tendency to get a bit stiff.
I'll get the hairy fella.
No comment.
No comment, mate. I'll tell you.
Dobby's gone. Stitch is back.
Oh, here she is. Right, no.
So much better looking than Dobby.
Fucking stack loads, mate. I want kiss Dobby. Right.
Oh.
Now let's look. Now,
so you don't know where it's been, do you?
You got a fucking selection of me bikes. All these little lovely little fucking models of things, and they've got got the British ones down the bottom here. There's some nice ones down here, look. And of course,
where'd you get that from? Where's the Z?
Well, we got. Do you know what? A lot of these models, believe it or not, are not expensive. When they come from Asda. Believe it or not.
Bloody hell.
All right.
Yeah. Where they all come from.
And of course, Chris, we have got. Where are we? Where are we?
I'll bet you've even got it in midnight blue, ain't you?
Oh, I got all the fucking bullshit on the top there, obviously. Right. I got white Buser sitting down there. I've got the ZZR 14 in red. Don't know if you can see it. But
yep, can see that baby there.
Up on the top here. You can see that, can't you? Look.
Wiggy, Suffolk, light shining on it. Suffolk Crew, yeah.
Suffolk Crew.
Right, so. And then over here, fucking hell, here we go. Got a fucking old picture there. And another old machine up the top here. And then over here, fucking stack of Harleys. Lovely selection of Harleys on the wall.
Harley Davidsons.
Lovely.
Chris, you'll recognise this one, boy, if I can get it. Oh,
yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I think that's probably the best bike you've had.
Yeah,
at least it's my favourite.
Yeah, it was nice.
My favourite one, that is. Yeah, cool. That was a good old day down on the Jurassic Coast with that.
Oh, it was, wasn't it, mate? That was a fantastic long day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking long day. I remember I got back bang on midnight. And I started off. I made my way down to Southampton. About 3 o'clock the Saturday afternoon. Because that was Sunday, wasn't it?
Dobby back.
Sunday we done the Jurassic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. I did. Just trying to think. It was 2014. We did that.
Oh fucking hell!
And then I did another one with Ninja Nelly and Boise and a few others.
Yeah.
Last year before.
Did we not meet up at the Ice Calf?
Yeah, we done a meet at the Ace Cup. That was 3 years ago now. That was on trial day. You come down with Andy and Amy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, come down with me. So there was me, Andy, Amy. There was Mr. and Mrs. Cactus.
Yeah, Cactus Twins were there.
Yeah, and we met up with fucking Tattooed Bill. Do you remember?
Yep.
Tattooed Bill was there, wasn't he? Billy boy.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Jesus, mate, that was a good time. Yeah, it's like the Ace Calf run, didn't we?
Yeah, we did the Ace. We did their Christmas run. Bloody hell, 5 years ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
That was quite a good giggle.
You had planned to run for the Ace Cup this year, hadn't you, Wegs? For the crew to do. I was really looking forward to that, and that really pissed me off that we didn't go.
Oh, Christ, mate.
I've never been there. Never been there.
By the time we got to February time, or by the time we got to January, really, I had so many different ideas, for the year. And obviously, to put them up, I put a couple of 3 up around February time, surmising that, hopefully we're going to go for a year where we didn't have any real shit. And obviously, we got shit. Yeah, we got shit. From my perspective, I went down on my bike, as you know, in March. So that was that for me for 4 months anyway. And then I suppose all I really wanted to do with the crew after that was to keep them moving. I mean, of course, after that, Stitch knows, we had the egg run, which was cancelled. The club run, and then literally everything after that just got
pack of dominoes, wasn't it?
It dominoed throughout the whole.
Yeah, it was just domino.
And the thing I had to do, obviously, was to because obviously I listened to what other people are doing, and and of course, you're not going to be seen to be fucking stupid or sticking your fingers up to the rest of people.
You can't. No, you can't.
There's a respect, that you have for different people in different clubs and groups and this, that, and the other. And the one thing you don't do is go against what they do. And that's the same with us. I had people sort of calling me up and saying, what do you plan to do with this event? And I said, well, be honest with you, don't have a lot of choice but to cancel it. And then really all you can do is protect yourself as a group by doing that sort of thing. And if other people then decide, whatever the rules have been decided at the time, if they decide to go and break that, they're not part of what we're doing. We're not promoting it. So it doesn't come back on me, however. It doesn't come back on the group, because at the end of the day, if we're seen as a Suffolk crew group going right against the grain, then of course there's a certain amount of respect that's lost through friends and people who know you and for other clubs and this and the other, and it won't look good. So
but at the end of the day, you've got to consider other people as well, and you've got to have a bit of respect.
Yeah, we have. I think as much as it was disappointing, I was liaising
There's always next year.
Yeah, because there is. I was liaising with a cocklock lot. I was liaising with a black shuck. I was liaising with other people as well. And when you all follow the same suit, there's no problem. But there was there was a particular group that went completely the opposite direction, and they fell foul of it. So that is what it is. But I think if you look at right across the board, whether it be bikes, scooters, cars, lorries, you name it, the Suffolk show, even the Suffolk show next year is cancelled already. We're just hoping that obviously get this year out of the way, and then we start the new year and we progress hopefully with this new vaccine crap. Then we can press forward with something. We don't know, do we? We're spectators to this bullshit.
But the nice thing is that I've seen, and you know this, Weg, and so does Stitch, with the likes of the Black Shucks, their Christmas run, where I only got to find out about that last year, the Soy run, and got involved. That was absolutely brilliant. And I was really excited about doing that again this year. But they've got a workaround. Yes, we don't go out for a big mass ride out. There's not going to be a group of bikers and stuff like that. But they've still got a workaround to still be able to, for the biker community to help charities out, which I think is wonderful.
Which is exactly what the show.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Done exactly the same as which I was waiting for. I spoke to Richard Sherman. I spoke to Samantha, and we were just waiting, really, to find out what the hell was going on. It didn't really sort of start, with information till about, I suppose, 4 weeks ago, really, 4 or 5 weeks ago. It was actually clarified that obviously the club itself is still where we support, and we have supported since I've actually got to know the club well. Support the toy run and the egg run. Now we physically can't ride it. What they're doing is, for people who do watch, is the fact that the kids and the families that still need that support. So what they're doing this year is they got, on the day of the run itself, right? Then obviously you've got various drop-off points where you in places you can purchase vouchers, toy vouchers, and there is a list on the crew site of where all these various vouchers are. And then you've got 3 or 4 venues where you can drop these vouchers off, and then they'll be handed out accordingly. When you buy, obviously the shark girls. I'll say the girls because normally.
The shook female members. Come on, man.
What? Sorry.
The shook female members. Come on, man. Get it right.
Again.
No, but they do. I'm not being funny, but they do generally, when it comes to the admin side of things, right? Generally speaking, and the sorting out stuff, generally speaking, they are at the forefront. And I'll say that quite honestly. That's the way I've seen it, and that's the way I've dealt with it.
Yeah.
So, and all the information comes from from the like of certain people. So it's just the way it is for me. But regardless of that, the simple fact of the matter is the same thing is still being supported. And of course, it's gone up in the crew. And we'll support it all the same. And then we'll promote the merry shit out of it over the next 3 or 4 weeks. And
because is it the 5th, the 5th of December is the drop-off date, isn't it? That they're planning, I think.
Yeah. The excuse to get up to the Kingfisher. Hopefully the place will be open.
I haven't been there for a while, so.
Oh, we can give me another point then, can't it? That'd be nice.
Fuck off. Sorry, fuck off, please.
Nice, is it? Jesus Christ. But no, you see what we're saying, and I'll tell us the same with Chris. We were talking about this. I mean, with the monster, great big Reading toy run, and obviously all the various toy runs around the country. They'll still require that support. If probably more so than ever now, because charities have taken the hiding this year, haven't they?
Yeah,
they really have. People can't get out and raise money what they could normally. So we've always been a great supporter of that. And that was nice, really, for me. Obviously, sort of, putting a crew together those years ago to got to know. I mean, I've known obviously loads and loads of different people in the past and that, but it was nice to form something new and to form a new bond with a new bunch of people that has worked really well, and we've all become really good friends, and things have grown from that, which has been absolutely fantastic. Especially for me personally, but it's great. It's good. Of course we'll support it as much as we can. So.
But that's the way, isn't it? It's trying to find these workarounds where we can still.
Of course. I'm just looking at Kenny in the corner. I know he's fucking. What's he up to? Hello, boy.
Oh, I thought he'd fallen asleep.
Oh, there he is making his roll up. Making his roll up. Yeah, you start that new tobacco. You start that new tobacco yet, bud? Or are you still on your GV? Is that the one? I don't know.
Yeah, gone Virginia.
I thought you. I don't know.
No, never been in wacky back. He tried it once and they've never had no effect. I was like, what's the fun?
No, right.
What's the thing all about that?
Right, Turner.
What you got? What's that, Turner? Proper tobacco, mate. Fucking love it. Love Turner, man. Yeah. So look at yours again. Yeah, it's a lovely little old tin. Lovely little old tin, that.
Hang on, where's Chris gone?
Chris, he's in the background, mate.
Ah.
Hello,
yeah.
Stratford's tin.
Yeah.
Can't beat him. Best tin ever.
Yeah. Right, so anyway, you love your Turner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love it.
16 or 17.
It's quite difficult to get down here at the moment, though. Although it's a bit hit and miss, actually. The guy that used to always get me Turner, he's another member of the shut. He can't get hold of it at the moment, I don't think so. Supplies are coming in. Yeah, we possibly can. And we're actually smoking some pretty good stuff at the moment, aren't we? Hey?
Yeah. We still get ours. Well, I've got a friend that gets it quite easily. He can get everything, no problem.
Yeah.
For all he chooses to buy is Turner. It's the quickest seller and it's the best seller. Everybody smokes it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you can get Turner down here cheaper because, funnily enough, it's not one of the most popular. Hey, what? It's not one of the most popular.
Nobody smokes it because it tastes like shit.
Well, you don't smoke it, though. You just have to taste it.
You Southerners can't smoke proper fags.
What?
No, she don't like Turner. Don't even like the taste of it.
I've never tried it.
Kills my lungs.
Have you tried drum? Peter?
Yeah.
Drum, Samson, Turner.
Drum is the pot
tried
stuff.
any.
Samson is the next stuff, and then Turner is the next stuff. Then you got Samson, which is the sweepings off the floor.
Yeah.
Same stuff.
I thought that was mine, the cheapest one I can get.
Yeah, Samson was with the Turner. Never was. You know.
It's all same factory. Just different blends.
Turner's a quiet place.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't mind it so much when you don't mind it so much when I'm smoking that stuff.
Hello, Stitch.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah.
That's all right then.
All right, irritating little brother, behave.
Is that Martin?
Yes.
Troopers are playing down here with no steroids on.
Where is he? Is he downstairs?
It sounded like mice.
Is he downstairs?
Yeah.
He's sitting over the other side. Point him round it.
How's that?
Hello, how you doing? All right?
Yes, mate.
How you doing, mate? All right?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate.
Good man. How you feeling? You weren't looking so bad in the car earlier on, to be honest with you. You could see a smile on your face anyway, boy.
Well, that was a relief getting out of that freaking place.
Oh, there you go. Food's not that bad, though, is it? I don't mind it anyway.
I'm going to disappear for a minute because my back hurts sitting here, so I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Okay, fairy head mother.
Here, hold on. Who changed mine?
That was about half an hour ago.
How long has that been like that?
Since you went to the bog.
How do you know I went to the bog?
Because you turned yourself off.
Oh, that's all right. I'm going to say, as long as you didn't hear it.
You're all right.
Cool. Cool.
I've got a question for the viewers or anybody that's watching. I've got a set of Harley Davidson goggle lenses, brand new, in the packet. That's the packet top. Yeah, the genuine goggle full dresser lenses, and there's a pair. You got shades, and then you got clear, and they're both lined, double glazed. I've got no frames for them. If anyone's got a set of goggles that needs some lenses, and they want these, tell them to give me a shout, because I acquired them, and I've got no fucking them.
I like it when you acquire stuff.
Yeah. So,
next
time
acquire all the parts.
Yeah. I'm one of these that I won't push stuff off the back of the lorry, but I'm the first in line to catch it when it fucking falls.
These were in the second-hand shop. believe it or not, a second-hand shop, and the price on them is $35. I paid something like £1.50. So
that's a result.
I thought it was a wise investment. I haven't got the fucking glass frame to put them in, like, but I've got the goggles.
I think Chris is having a bit of a whale of a time around here. Punch click, every click. Maple Salt, Dungeon Keeper, and Nita.
No, I haven't changed Weggies yet.
Don't click every click.
I'll have to do Carl's again while he's not here, won't I?
Yeah, quickly.
My butt plug fell out.
Oh, God knows. Oh.
You know, oh, he gets a fucking good night.
There we go.
Oh dear.
Oh, let's see. We'll see if he's as slow as I am to actually realise.
Jesus Christ, me.
Oh, it took him quite a while last time.
Where's he gone anyway? For a while now, is he old fucking spunky?
I think she's got the fishing rod out and she's wound him up.
Yeah.
She's got that fucking Prince Albert and she's fucking pulling him in.
Got him hooked.
Yeah.
I thought we'd upset her earlier on when she went to get that fucking whip.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, what pissed me off is that, yeah, well, there was a bit of action going on and my internet crashed. I was right pissed off at that point.
Hold on, it's back.
Right. Right. Shush.
Here we go.
Do you get some more beer, Cole?
Tea.
Well, I thought you was getting some more beers. I had to go make a coffee. It's fucking way past my bedtime.
I've still got me fucking old peculiar sitting here. I don't drink that coffee nowadays. Still got half a bottle of old peculiar left.
Yeah.
I haven't had
what you
old
on, kid?
peculiar for a long time.
What are you drinking? You on the tea? Big mug of tea.
Yeah.
He's got a normal mug of tea there, Kenny. He make a good cup of tea, Kenny boy. There's no two
He
ways
does.
about it.
Yeah, he does.
The phone up at the moment.
Kenny.
You what, sorry?
No. Oh, look at the size of that.
Aye.
I got a bigger one.
Is that so old a pint?
Yeah.
Has that been in the freezer?
I think these hold about 2/3 of a pint, maybe 3/4.
Used to have a half pint beer mug.
Proper mug of tea. Pint.
Probably tea on cold what you got down at the bottom.
Where's Pete gone? What's he bringing? He's obviously gone to get something.
I've got a bigger cup than you.
That's it.
Daddy.
Who's the daddy?
You might be the daddy, but I'm the one with the fucking pool balls in my socks.
As long as they're in your socks and not mine.
I think this is a full
Yeah, Dobby's socks got holes in.
You know, it's a bit of a funny one. You know, sometimes you watch a film from the 70s and the 80s and you think, fuck me, that is really dated. But like Quadrophenia, Scum, things like that, they still kind of fit in with today, although you can tell it's done back then with the clothes and the hairstyle and that.
Oh, God.
It's still kind of up to date, isn't it? They're weird.
Yeah.
What's that? What
Very much so.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you can tell by the hairstyles and the clothing, and obviously the vehicles that it's done in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
But if you was to update the hairstyles and the clothing and that, you could quite easily believe it to be a film of today.
Oh, good God, yeah.
Yeah,
But nothing really changes. Let's be honest about it. I mean, every film is roughly the same sort of scenario, isn't it? It's like the Star Wars 9 episodes of Star Wars. It's all the same. They go find someone, they go and fight with them, and somebody wins at the end. It's it's the same old, same old.
I'll correct you, mate. There's only ever 3 episodes of Star Wars, mate.
Well, yeah. No, I was saying in reality there is 9, but 4, 5, and 6 are the only ones that are worth watching. I didn't say which ones were worth watching. 4, 5, and 6.
I still believe that, Yeah. A New Hope.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. That's it, mate. That's where it ended for me.
Yeah, I've seen all the others. I bought all the others and got into them, but they never had the same impact. Never had the same impact.
No, they're okay. But the first ones are better.
Mm.
I'm a massive fan of the old Terminator films. I love the Terminators. You?
Yeah.
You Les?
I like that.
The first Terminator was very, very good.
Yeah. So was Judgment Day, though.
Yeah.
Judgment
I got into that one.
Yeah.
They bought another one out very recently, I think, didn't they?
I've got the last one. I've got the latest one. I haven't seen it yet.
I can't remember what it's called.
I like all the Predator films as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Predator. Fucking love the Predators. Because Predator, the thing is, Predator, the original Predator was a classic. And Predator 2 was a brilliant film, and it's only right. If I remember Gary Busey in it, and also who's a black guy?
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover. Brilliant film. That was completely different, wasn't it? To the first one.
Yeah.
It's like Alien as well was another fantastic film.
American Werewolf in London. Oh, brilliant, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not like the Alien Continuum, is it?
What's that?
I've never watched the rest of the Aliens. I've only ever seen the first one, and that was it. Never appealed to me to watch the rest.
The ones with Sigourney Weaver in were good. But when they started getting all this, going from the planet where they first discovered them to the home planet of the ancients.
Prometheus.
Yeah, Prometheus. Didn't like that.
It was all right, but there's another one after Prometheus now, isn't there? Which I've not
Alien
seen.
Continuum. And they go to their home planet where the builders were.
Oh, is that Covenant? I might have seen that.
Covenant, that's it.
Yeah.
And the android all the spores and kills everybody.
It's like all the old horrors as well, isn't it? Like The Exorcist and
classic.
That was on TV tonight.
Yeah, what was the other famous one? I can't remember. And then there was Carrie.
Do you know what?
Yeah, Carrie.
Yeah, the Omens. The Omen films were brilliant.
Omen, that was it.
Yeah.
I still don't think.
What's the other ones? They had Friday the 13th and
all
them.
Like and all that, weren't they?
Yeah.
The trouble is they remake them and remake them, and I don't think it works.
I'll tell you what I sat down and watched today, and that's Battle of Britain. I haven't seen that
film.
donkeys years. And
what, the original?
The original, yeah.
Oh, that's a fantastic film.
With Michael Caine and all those in it, as young men.
Christopher Plummer.
Bloody brilliant film.
Do you know what, though, lads?
Yeah.
Do you know, I mean, I love all the horror films, right? And I've got all the Saw films. I mean, they're extreme horror, aren't they, really, the Saws. I love all that sort of stuff. But you know what? I still love Clint Eastwood spaghetti western type films.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
And
Pale
love them. And all those.
Yeah, they're good. I like all the Dirty Harry ones too.
Dirty Harry films. Yeah.
I was brought up with John Wayne. My dad used to sit down on a Sunday afternoon, and me and him used to watch John Wayne films, western. And you can't beat them. You can't beat them.
That's going.
I think there was only one John Wayne film that I didn't like. Was what's it called? It was the one where he came to England. The last one of the last films he made.
Yeah, and he drove that Capri.
Yeah, the yellow Capri. Yeah. Was it Carhill? Was it? It was a one-word film. I'll have to fucking Google it.
Definitely what we normally do, though, wasn't it? You know.
I didn't.
I mean, fucking Smoking the Bandit films. Love that sort of stuff. Cannonball Run. Love that.
And Convoy.
Convoy's another one.
Convoy.
Silly little old comedy films like what was it? Around the World in 80 Days and
Carry on films. I love them.
Yeah.
Slapstick
with Carry On films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
See,
Pink Panther.
they're my favourites, right? My favourites. I've got loads and loads and loads of digitised episodes of Laurel and Hardy, mate, and their films. Love them to death. Laurel and Hardy,
brilliant.
I actually preferred Harold Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good. They were good.
Yeah, no,
better than of that area. Harold Lloyd.
You can't beat the TV series Alvina's Aim Pet.
That was funny as well.
Absolutely.
Word for word.
That was a fucking pinnacle.
They never. You tell you what though, I loved every series, right? But they never beat that first series, did they? Not the first.
No.
The first series was fantastic.
No.
It was the bee's knees. I love that. Watch that.
Do you want to put Do you want to put Skeggy on, and I'll disappear off?
Hang on, waiting.
I can't see who's waiting.
Yeah, he's on backstage.
Apparently. Can you see him?
Got him now.
Bloody hell.
Cheers, mate. Hi there, how are you?
You got rid of Pete instead of me then.
I've been sat backstage. I was backstage before you brought Kenny on.
Really?
Go. 1 minute I was gone. Hello, Skeg.
How you going on? All right?
Yeah, I'm diddling.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm diddling, mate. How are you?
Jazzy Jizz, man.
Yeah, hopefully the internet's okay. It's reading good now. Yeah,
Yeah.
for some reason the director's internet up to Manchester instead of Norwich, which they normally do.
Really?
And it was shit. Absolutely shit. For some reason I look like I've got some colour issues.
You are looking rather blue.
Just a bit. Just a bit. I might put a light on my...
Oh, something making a funny noise in the background. Don't know what it is. No matter. Anyway, Skeggy.
It's not your fan, is it?
Don't know. I don't think so. No. Hey, Kate Boy, right?
All right, buddy. All right.
Oh, do you know what? One thing I want to mention. Yeah, one thing I want to mention. The Henry Cole motorcycle show last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were speaking to the guys who are the company AJS, right? Now, that was quite interesting, really. The family got all the tooling and everything originally from AJS because they had a bit of a funny old history, didn't they, originally? You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they've got a lineup of 125s now of different types, haven't they? AJS, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, of course, this was quite interesting. He said, obviously, Henry Cole was saying, well, obviously, it's a British name. How do you feel about, these? Your choice was to have them made in China. He said, well, obviously, it made sense. He said, because what we wanted was a good quality motorcycle with the AJS name on it. Right? Of course, built in China. And he said, well, I want a good quality motorcycle, a 125 of different styles to suit everybody. He said, of course, we've got a quality control. And you say what you like about Chinese bikes, but they are getting better and better, and they are tooled up in Japanese factories most of the time. And when he said, the thing is, he said, I've got this lineup of bikes. And he said, you just asked me the price of each one of these bikes. And Henry Cole did. And he had this lovely example of a lovely 125 AJF, brand spanking new. And he said, what's the price of that one? And he said, he says $2,195 brand new out of the crate. And Henry Cole could not fucking believe it. And now, let's be honest with you, right? They're stylish bikes for what they are. They're not the fastest bikes. They've got a 125 engine, right? They're reliable. They do about 65 mile an hour. But, as he said, so our audience, and our customer base is primarily 17-year-olds. And he's saying, what better way to start if you want a brand new bike for just over $2,000? And they did, him and Sam and the other guy took them out for a run, and they were pleasantly surprised with them. And I thought,
they're bloody good quality bikes, man. Yeah, they really are.
And for the money, Cole, I mean, that was he couldn't believe it. He hadn't done his homework. So he was quite surprised that when he said each price, I mean, it didn't go any higher than about 2,300 from one of the models. Right? They got a scrambler type, road type, they got a cruiser type, and the other one's just a road type, you know. And that's silly money, isn't it? It's, you buy Japanese version. Of course, we love Japanese bikes, but Japanese bikes are sort of, normally twice the price of a Chinese motorcycle. And by the time these 17-year-olds have bought it, because the Chinese bikes are getting better, they've never really lost that amount of money, have they? They're a great deal like they used to. And he said to me,
got a lot of money to lose, have they? So.
He said to me, don't you feel it's a shame that you've sold out, the AJS name to, having them built in China? He said, no. He said, because when I mentioned the price, and when I've gone to classic motorcycle shows, he said, I felt quite warmed, really, the fact that I've had good feedback, right? The fact that we've actually managed to carry on the AJS name, right, as a company, because they did. They bought the company.
Yeah,
so
they used to do a bike called an AJS EOS, and you could actually buy a 350 engine for that.
Yeah.
So you do the 125, pass your test, stick the 350 engine. I think it's cost 1,500. The actual 350 conversion. So you basically you bought your 125 for about two and a half grand. Then 6 months, 8 months, a year down the line, you spend another 1,500.
Yeah,
you got the same bike, but it's got a 350 engine, and it's
high stitch,
and it's a good engine. No, it's just exactly the same engine, just basically 350.
Well, David, who come on Stanton Run with us, the young lad.
Yeah.
Rage Dave, he's been on here before. As Rage Dave. He's got a AJS 125. I mean, okay, the little twat's gone and blown it up at the moment, but the point is, he's got the AJS Cadwell Special Calf Racer.
Yeah, nice bikes.
And I tell you what, every single time we're out of fault, they'll pull up outside with us there, and there's a crowd around that bike.
Yeah.
Such a good-looking bike for a little 125. And when people say, "Oh, this is AJ, it's Chinese though, isn't it?" And he goes, "Yeah," and then they go, "They've made a good job on it, haven't they?" Sort of thing, rather than sort of going, "Oh yeah, but it's Chinese shit and all that." They sort of look around it. Oh, they've made a good job of it, haven't they?
I know.
They're proud of what they've done.
The guy was saying he said he's quite proud of them because he said the pride obviously comes from the fact that we sell a bike, that I feel is good quality, and the other guys agreed, the various parts that made up their motorcycles was of good quality. It wasn't any, none of it was sort of junk, none of it stuff that you'd look at and think, oh Jesus, really? And as you panned around with the camera, you thought, they really do look well put together. And the guy was saying, he said they are extremely well put together and for absolutely silly money. So I mean, there's no argument against them, is there? Really? To be honest,
no.
And only a couple of years ago, you could get one for like 1,895.
Yeah.
And you think any young lad who wants a good-looking bike for that price, because your only other choice back, a few years ago, Chinese bikes weren't good quality. Let's admit it, they weren't good quality. They if you leave them outside overnight, they rust literally by sight, just absolutely terrible. But they've got better and better and better. But it's no different if you think back to what our dad used to say. Oh, you don't want that Chinese, you don't want that Japanese crap, do you?
Jack crap.
Whether we like it or not, Japanese bikes rule the bloody world.
Yeah.
Every company's got to start somewhere, haven't they? And they're really coming on something rotten. And
the nice thing was, I suppose the difference being is that the guy that has actually badged they designed the bikes themselves, right? And they've badged the bikes themselves are still it's still owned by British people.
Yeah.
So although let's be honest with you, how much of Japanese bikes now built in China? I mean, it's quite considerable. So I mean, you know, it was a nice story to hear, and the fact that, you know, if somebody turns around and says, you know, well, that BJ's is Chinese, it was built in China, but it's still primarily British, my man. You know, it's still got that British back in it. You know?
Well, have you heard of Bullet and Mash?
Yeah,
yeah.
I was going to say that they've got some really nice bikes.
They're basically the same bike. What they are is they're a Harris style frame.
Yeah.
That are mass produced for 125s, and it's the same frame from a 125 right up to a 400. And you'll find that the Mash do a 400, and it's a cracking little bike. I mean, it seems mad really to say a 400 is a cracking little bike, because, you know, at one time of day when we were kids, a 400 were a bike to look up to, weren't it? You know.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you know, a 400 is a little bike, and with all the typical EU taming down that they do on the, you know, on the things, they're not allowed to do what they used to do. As a result, you've got these little bloody things that are producing, I think it's 12 horsepower or something like that. Apparently, when the Cat 5 comes out, it brings it down to somewhat. Most of them are going to be about 10.5 brake horsepower.
Yeah.
The 400 cc's are producing, I think, average seems to be around about 20 to 21 brake horsepower. Don't sound a lot, but you've got to bear in mind there's no weight in these things.
No.
You know? So as you were on about earlier, you know, with Kenny and his power to weight ratio compared to Chris, you know, it's like like power to weight ratio is unbelievable.
Of course it is. Yeah.
But I tell you what, I mean, AJS they've made a lovely looking bike over the years, and they make a lovely scrambler.
They do. They tried it out. Well, they tested all the bikes last night, and he said, you know, it's not to set the world alight with the scrambler. He said, but you know what? I mean, Henry Cole was a little bit funny with it, actually. The other guys loved it. There's the old boy, the other lad, Sam. He loved it. He said it's good for what it. Yeah. Yeah. Cole said he took Terry and said, "What he said, I feel it's still probably better for the road." But I mean, you know, it's got lovely tyres on it. So what are you going to do? You're going to take it across some green lanes, aren't you? And have some fun with it. And he said,
Henry Cole off road would be, I tell you.
Oh mate, I tell you. But like I say, it was quite a warming part of the program to watch. To be honest, you know. And that's why I watch the program. It's not necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but there are bits and pieces on there that, you know, as bikers we do enjoy, you know.
Weggy, it's a program about motorcycles, so if I get a chance to watch it, I'll watch it. That's what I do. I don't give a shit about who's presenting it. I don't.
You take from it what you can, don't you?
That's it. There's not enough bike stuff on TV anyway, so if it's on,
nowhere near.
What channel is that on?
I generally think that, you know, the guy's okay. You know, he's an enthusiast. He's got plenty of money, obviously, but you know, like you say, exactly that, mate. It's a motorcycle-based program, and it don't matter if, you know, if whoever's presenting it, it's still a motorcycle program. You know, so that's
to be fair, Weggy, I met Henry Cole, and I had a good conversation with him, and I didn't think to myself one way or another or a bit of a dickhead or anything like that. It was just another bloke. But I didn't see him as a celebrity or out like that. I just saw him as another bloke.
Did you see him down at the Cop Dog show then?
Yeah. And I didn't dislike him, you know. No. I don't particularly like, I don't know, the things that annoy me about some of his shows, it's like you were saying, or somebody was saying last week about, it seems to be more about, look at me, I'm having a motorcycle holiday and you're not. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, it's not enough about the bike, is it? It's about, to him, it's about the experience.
Which channel is this actually on?
ITV4.
ITV4? Okay.
Yes, mate.
Cool. I'll have a look later on.
You'll catch it on you know, on the player anyway, won't you?
Yeah, on the player, yeah. It's on at 9 o'clock, mate, on a Wednesday night. But you know, it is like you say, it's on the ITV player. So it's interesting, mate. There's only 2 episodes into the series at the moment, Bia.
Okay,
well, you get it on catch up anyway. I would have thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
It's not 10 o'clock on a Sunday night.
Oh, what?
On a Wednesday. I watched
Yeah.
it last night.
I don't know, but that's on a rerun on Sunday night.
Yeah.
That's either on first program's either on a Sunday night and rerun Wednesday, or Wednesday's the first night, rerun on Sunday.
Okay, cool.
Have you got a problem, Chris? Is there a humming or something?
Yeah, I just went around muting everybody's mic for a second.
There's a flicking.
It sounds like a fan motor or a fridge motor or something.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me do you again, Skeggy, because I think it might have been you.
That's his bloody clock.
Yeah.
Pointing up.
No, it's Skeggy.
Yeah, bastard.
Right, hold on.
It's probably nothing you've got in there. It's probably just your internet or something like that.
Turn your vibrator off.
It's probably the bloody computer fan for all that, you know. I'm past caring now.
You know, I've just had your message come up say you've been backstage for half an hour.
I couldn't figure out what was going off because I'm like, well, I sent the message. I even posted it in the link, the same message in the link in the chat, and it never appeared. What? Strange. So anyway, let me just try and just mute me a minute, and I'll try and, or I'll mute myself.
No, it's all right. It's nothing major. I just wanted to know where it was coming from.
Just a question. We've got obviously Mice still. He's been with us all night now. I just want to make sure or find out how Mice actually found out about the hangout tonight, because obviously we missed him last week. Did he pick it up on Google by any chance? Because normally when you propose a hangout, or you upload a video to YouTube, normally it'll go on the Google so that people will see it through the Google YouTube type thing. I don't know whether he picked it up from there. What I do want to ask is Mice on Facebook? Is he on any other social media? All right, because I think we've got everybody else. Is Mice on social media? Because that'd be handy for us to bring him in. Maybe
bring him into the
crew chat.
You give him a direct link then.
The hangout chat. Sorry. Yeah, of course. So if you can let us know, mate, that'd be handy. All right, buddy.
Yeah, he hasn't said good night yet, so I thought good morning.
Yeah, we've not seen. There's a few others we're not seeing tonight, but I suppose it's because that we're obviously broadcasting on Chris's channel, so it's just a case of it getting out there and making the spread.
Who's missing? Jim?
There you go. He's subscribed to my channel.
Right. Okay. Is he on social media? Are you on Facebook? Well, I know I think he's subscribed to my channel, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think he's obviously subscribed to Skeggy's channel.
Yeah.
And Carl's.
So.
Okay.
Who else is normally on there that's not been on other than Jim?
We've not had Air Cooled. He's not been on tonight, has he?
No. Or Cat.
Rob69.
No. Yeah. No Facebook. He doesn't do social media. Well, fair enough. That's all right.
Well, that's all right. As long as he's on yours and mine on YouTube, he'll pick it up off of there, won't he?
That's cool. Happy days.
And whoever else might host.
Anyway, looking on the news channel today, BSA has been bought by Mahindra, and then they're going to bring the BSA back.
Yeah, I did hear something about that.
Yeah, as an electric.
Yeah, did hear something about that. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're bringing it back as an electric, aren't they?
Right. Really? Yeah,
apparently so.
Flashing gold stars with an oil pan underneath when they're sparked up.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Hey, it's only marking its territory, Kenny. You know that.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, but what you can do is just get one of these chain lubers on the side and just drip, drip, drip. No, you're okay there, mate.
Right,
the last time I was up the Ace Cafe for the Triumph Day, it was pissing down with rain, and most of the car park was all new Triumphs. All the older Triumphs, sat in a big rainbow.
What's he thinking, though? You imagine, right? You imagine being able to go down a local motorcycle factory, right, and being able to order a brand new BSA Gold Star. That'd be anyone.
I mean, you know, the problem is, it's like Norton came back, and what did they do? They put the prices that high that only the bloody bearded southerners.
Oh, no. Hey,
not all the southerners.
Not as pricey as the old Bruff Superior, though.
Oh, no. But then again, I mean, that always was an expensive bike. You know, it's not the only reason they call it the Rolls Royce of motorcycles, is it? You know what I mean?
No, mate. Anyway,
so if you guys could have an old bike and money was no object, what would you have?
Norton Commando.
Vincent. Black Prince.
Yeah.
I was just about to say the Black Prince is better than the Shadow. Actually, it's a better looking bike, I think.
Yeah.
See, for me, I'd have to believe the Aerial Square 4.
I've had one of them. I wasn't overly impressed. But then again, mine was a very early one, and it was fucking heavy.
I think all them old bikes are heavy.
Yeah, I mean, really.
I think, to be honest with you, I'd have to agree with Skeggy. I'm thinking of all the bikes that I've loved in there, and you know what? I can still remember. Obviously, we can the end of the Meriden T140 Triumph still being in Revits, which was great. I used to love because Revits had a great big Triumph selection down there, but it was complete contrast. In them days, you used to look at it as old school compared to the Japanese bikes. You know, there was the end of the Meriden builds. So me, I personally would say the Norton 850 Commando. Me personally, that's my look on it. Anyway.
What about you, Kenny?
If I could find it, I'd have my old Rickman 650 Bonnie back.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Well, it's in
pre-unit,
full race condition. So.
Yeah, pre-unit.
Have you put the registration into thingy to see if it's still on the road?
It's in America, mate.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Bloke I sold it to, I renewed all the pistons and stuff. Couldn't be bothered to wait to run it in properly. Blew both pots off the crank. Pushed it 12 miles home.
Serves a fucker right.
I think Meister's missed a point here. I've got to say that. We did say, did we say British bikes?
No, just old.
You said old bike.
Z1, fair enough. I mean, a Z1, if you fuck me, you can't buy a proper decent Z1 now for less than 10 grand.
No.
So,
well, same 750 boiler, isn't it? That's 12.
Is that a Johnny Lankin?
When somebody says old bike to me, it's a bike that's built before I was born.
They had square wheels then, though, didn't they?
No, they're made of wood.
Wooden brakes.
No, leather. I moved on a bit.
I actually did have a bike that had a leather chain, leather and rivets on the old. What was it? It was the Scott Flying Squirrel.
Flying Squirrel, yeah.
a leather chain.
Yeah.
Leather and rivets.
Yeah.
How that wouldn't last, would it?
Yeah, you're surprised. I mean, it's basically a modern belt drive. You know, an old-fashioned belt drive.
As long as you put it on the right way around, you'll be all right, Pete.
Yeah, you put it on the wrong way around, it'll tear it apart.
I never had to put it on, so.
Well, I've never heard of that.
What you got to do now? Check your rivets. Tap, 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 tap.
Oh, be blowed.
No, that's right. That's right, mate. I've got it wrong, mate. I thought it was British bikes. It's not, mate. So you're perfectly right. Z1. You know.
Nice old bike.
Yeah.
I know it sounds a weird one, but I always, when I was really young, I used to really love the Honda Super Dream. And I don't know why. All right. Yeah, thanks.
Wet dream.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about that. I I used to love it when I
You
used
had
to
a
see
thing
them.
for David Essex, didn't you? That's what it was.
Absolutely fucking hated the things, mate. They were gutless. They were slow.
Oh
They
yeah.
were
I have no clue what they were like as an actual bike to ride, but I just
I'll
love
tell
to
you
look
what,
at
mate.
them.
Do you know what? In comparison, my mate had brought a brand new Yamaha air-cooled RD250, mate. And that was just a fucking that was just sublime, compared to a boxy old wet dream. Oh, terrible things, man.
No, I don't know. I really don't know what it was about it, but there was just something at the time. At that
there was
particular
no
time, I used to love to look at them.
At that time, there weren't bad looking bike when they came out, was there? You know,
Nothing wrong with the look of one, but they were just
No.
gutless shit.
Yeah, well, you see, I wasn't
They were
riding it, so it didn't matter. I was just looking at the pictures.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had a Z250 Scorpion, right? And look, the bollocks. But I'll tell you what, that was more unreliable than a fucking Ransom's lawnmower. That thing, it dropped more valves than anything I've ever owned in my life. Right, you couldn't keep the thing running. It was lovely when it ran, but it was a terrible bike. And another bike that I used to didn't sort of never mind the look of was the XS250 Custom. But yeah, again, there was another bike that was gutless and slow, man. The custom, I like the custom style bikes in them days. Suzuki made a GS250T. I don't know if you lads remember them. The custom, the little custom. They were nice bikes, but yeah, again, the 250cc really belonged to the two strokes, mate. There's no two ways about it. Anybody's guess. You know.
The Kawasaki's had the LTD, didn't they?
They did, yeah, because they did. They had which was a Scorpion-based engine. Of course, at that time, and you did have some lovely limited bikes as well. Do you remember the GS? There was the GS 550 limited. That was a nice looking bike. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Kawasaki Z550 limited. And Honda did the Maggot 500 custom, didn't they?
Yeah. That had a funny shape.
Back in 2 minutes.
That had funny shaped seats on it, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, another sort of a popular style bike, weren't they? You know, I used to love my mates. He had a GS 552, the GS 50 Limited, sorry, and that's a lovely style bike. You just don't see them anymore, do you? Don't see them.
It's like there's always been the odd bike. A lot of people found it nice. And I looked at it and then the point is, your tastes change, don't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I remember at one time everybody around me sent to have the Kawasaki, what was it, the N500?
Yeah.
Cruiser. And I never liked that King Queen seat thing that they've got going off it. Too fat, the bike itself short, underpowered for what it was and everything. It was just, all the mates loved it. I fucking hated it.
Yeah, I know.
In fact, I couldn't believe it. If you remember, can you remember? What was his name? Put him up here somewhere. Southern Fried Tom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can you remember? He bought when he passed his test. He bought a bobber, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I think that was an EM500, or he had an EM500 to do up or something like that.
So I was just listening to a load of noise, mate. So I was struggling to hear you, mate.
Yeah, I think it's
Kenny's. Is it meters, mate? Chris.
No, I think. Yeah, I think Kenny's making I'm just trying to mute it. See if it is.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Kenny got the kettle on.
Look at that, like, terrible, absolutely terrible, isn't he? Yeah.
What they like? I'd never do that sort of thing.
No. You just turned the warden into a glove puppet.
I'm not behind bars, Carl, so I'm all right.
Right. Let's say good night to Johnny Langton. See you later, John.
Night, John.
No, John boy. Have a good one.
That's good of him to stay around. He's hung around for quite a bit tonight, John.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, anyway, we just was just sorting out the sound with the main thing.
So now you know why I need to.
Boiled now, so you won't hear it.
I was going to say Now you know why Nita wears trousers as opposed to a skirt when Kenny's about.
Yeah, you know that.
Hi, Skeggy.
Help me up.
Oh, there you go. Boing.
No,
Boing,
yeah.
said Zebedee.
But no, I used to love the old limited motorcycles, and all of a sudden they just disappeared.
Yeah.
I think
you know
Mackie got one, isn't he, at the moment? Has he got an LTD?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
I think he's either that or something very similar that he's got when he bought that job lot of the last.
The 250 he's been working on that didn't work to start with. So he got the wrong CDR.
That's the TU, isn't it?
Yeah.
TU 250.
All right.
I think he got about 4, maybe 5 bikes in one job lot.
I would say that thing with brown seats an awful looking bike, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it's a strange styling, isn't it? You know, this thick, funky brown seat and a strange shaped tank, and it, you know, probably a lovely bike to own. I don't know, but to look at, it's not my cup of tea. Although Mackie's made a fucking job of it.
No, exactly. I'm just trying to think. I used to love my uncle's. Going back to about 1976, he had the old GT 250 Ram Air cooled thing.
They were good.
That was a lovely old bike. Yeah, Ram Air. That was Ram Air system. Wasn't it?
Gas guzzlers, they were.
They were, mate. It was. Yeah, he used to kick out some smoke and things as well, didn't they?
Yeah, the 380 was even worse.
Yeah.
Night,
Nita.
Night, Nita.
Stop dry humping.
Here we go. Look. Dirty dog.
Right, mate, that's tonight's entertainment over and done with.
Right, now I've seen the highlight of the night, I'm going to say good night, gents.
Oh,
I'm going to go and crash.
Yeah, Peter, fucking hell, lightweight.
Well, sorry.
Can't happen, mate.
I've got work tomorrow morning.
What time you work tomorrow, Peter?
I've got to be up at 5:30.
Huh?
I've got to be up at 5:30 so I can shower and shit, etc. to be there by 6:30.
All
right.
There's only one 5:30 in the day.
Early kick off, eh, mate?
Oh, I'm sorry. Tough.
Well, there's only one 5:30 in my day anyway.
Yeah,
Well, I know it is for you, Kenny, you lazy bugger.
I've done my 50 years, mate. I've done my 50 years. Sorry.
Yeah. I haven't done that many years, but I've become retarded, so I don't do 5:30 in the morning either now.
Well, I try not to. But never mind. So, good night, gents. Been lovely seeing you.
3
Take
nights
care.
I've been gone.
Good night.
See you later,
See you later,
Have a good one, mate.
So, yeah, what were you saying, mate?
Carl, I was saying, just we were talking about earlier on, but what, without being rude, mate, how old are you, Carl? You're still in your 50s
60.
or what?
60.
Are you?
Yeah,
because we're talking about your...
60 in June.
I thought you'd retired, early. That's what I'm saying. I thought you'd retired early. Yeah. So that's your work life finished then, completely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
unless shit happens, mate, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I just wondered.
3.5 weeks to go, and that'll be 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, mate. Yeah.
Hopefully,
Mate, just babies.
I might be going electric in another 10 years' time.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you're still knocking about, still living the dream, Kenny. Still living the dream, mate. That's amazing.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Anybody else backstage, Chris?
Sorry?
Huh?
Is anybody else backstage, Chris?
No.
No.
Don't know whether Stitcher's come back yet. Oh, look,
No,
she's back.
No,
I'm struggling on my screen.
She's coming back.
Hello. Trifle's back.
Yeah,
I tried to, when you get like all the screens underneath at the bottom, I'm trying to get them split so I've got both rows open.
Hey,
And it keeps moving.
I'll tell you, Kat was trying to join last week as well. But she said to me on the side she couldn't get enough broadband strength to sort of make it stick.
That's a shame.
You know, because Cat, as you all know, Cat has got some fucking considerable bike in the history behind her, man. Incredible.
She's got some great knowledge.
I'll tell you, mate, I'll tell you, really. You know, it's great because I introduced her and Anna into the crew, as you know, about 3 or 4 months ago. And, you know, of course, you know, she's got some strong beliefs about certain things, and that's cool. But I'll tell you what, with the knowledge that she's got of motorcycles and history and her bike business, is fantastic to chat to her like we have done. And she's done me favours in the past as well. You know, when I've needed bikes looking at, you know, in her area, she's actually gone out of her way to go and obviously look at motorcycles, take shitloads of pictures, give me feedback. And, you know, and I used to use 2 people. I used to use Cat and Biz up in Sheffield for that sort of thing. Yeah, great feedback and really helpful. And that's what's good about what we do, isn't it? You know, you can get people like that. For instance, I could speak to Chris, I could speak to you, I could speak to Cole, you know, anybody, and get that facility done without you wasting precious journey time or even money. And these people, like we do, we do it free of charge because that's what we do. You know, it's nice to be able to do that. You know, it is, mate. You know, it's like my ZX12. I remember one of the Idiot Collective guys. Can't remember his name now. He went into London for me and looked at a ZX12R and took shitloads of pictures of it. And I sort of just about cracked the deal with the guy. And then he telephoned me on the side and said, "To be honest with you, Weggy," he said, "I will say one thing." He said, "The engine sounds a little bit on the fucking noisy side." And he recorded it, and I thought, just literally from that extra bit of footage, I actually saw close the sail down. And then obviously, hence, I looked further afield and then went and found me blue one that I found, you know. Yeah. But that's great when people put their own time and effort in for you to do that. Isn't it? You know, and that's. I remember Cat was actually looking. I remember at the time I just wanted a cheap hack to run around. She was looking at a ZZR 600 at the time for me, just because it was going dirt cheap. You know, and she said, "Yeah, it's all right." But she turned up and she said, "To be honest with you, Weggy," she said, "That's all right." She said, "The bike's all right." She said, "It looks fucking terrible. It'd been matte black sprayed and all this fucking orange sticky stripe and shit all down it." And I said, "Okay," you know. So I didn't bother with that one. But no, it's always handy, you know. That's what I like about what we do at a crew. You know, we give so many people that you can call up. I mean, we get all sorts of stuff, as you lads know, with people asking for fucking electricians, plumbers, you know, all sorts of things. And you know, when things need picking up or people they got a breakdown somewhere, you can always put that call out for somebody in an area, and 9 times out of 10, somebody will go out and do it for you. You know,
It's just handy. It's
very much so. You know, we've got people with vans, trailers, toolboxes, people who can weld, people who can fucking do electric, and you know, and like with Cat, she can build wheels from scratch, she can polish, and all that sort of stuff. So it's always handy to have these extra businesses around in your particular group, isn't it? So, who's got the bell going?
I'm gonna say, stop pinging on the fucking hangout thing.
That's my bloody phone. I'm trying to send you a picture, Weggy, Skeggy.
All right. Oh no,
it was John saying good night.
Not coming up. It won't let me bloody do it, but there you go.
Oh, right, okay, mate. Yeah, see you later, John.
See you, John.
Because I think, shit, go away, fucking phone. So I'll have to try it later, Skeggy, and send it to you when we're not on channel, yeah?
All right, bro.
All right, mate. You trying to send it on fucking Messenger or something, then, Kenny?
Yeah.
That's,
that's a trike on the sales site.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Right, it's only a 250 for Argo, and that's in Skegness.
Oh,
250.
Are you sure? Yeah. Not the bunter.
250 for Argo, Kenny.
It's a very. Is it red?
It's a trike.
Yeah, it's a red one. They're quite narrow. They're called a bunter trike. They're built in Spain.
Yeah, that's the one.
I looked at it for my missus. It's got a Springer front end. It looks quite nice.
Yeah, it's got a red tank, red engine covers, and red mudguards.
Yeah, and a leather pannier bag type thing on back.
Yeah, but he
Very Spanish.
Which is a bit iffy.
Yeah, but that's standard, believe it or not, that black pannier bag on back thing.
Is it? Yeah, there's another one on there in Nottingham, VN 1500.
Yeah.
Hey, Wiggy.
Nice.
There's a blast from the past, look.
It's old Bandit Nev.
Bandit Nev.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ. Fucking hell, man. Hello, boy.
He's still alive.
Oh,
Jesus
so you've not been
Christ.
watching his vids then? He
yeah,
releases them every week.
Hell. Yeah. Bandit Nev ain't spoken to him for ages, man.
Yeah,
I think we should go back to our original names. At least he'll recognise us. He recognises it. Fucking hell. Bloody hell, man.
Probably better than the one I'm using at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I'm right in saying Nev is still, he's got riding the 12. He might be riding the 1250 now. I'm not sure. I know he's had the Mark. It should use the Mark 1 and the Mark 2 Bandits.
Yeah.
You know, he's Mr. Australian Bandit man, isn't he?
That's it.
He is the guy. Yeah, definitely. Bloody hell, it's been a while. I ain't seen one of his videos for quite some time, to be fair.
Oh, he puts them up every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
saying. I give it the old thumbs up now because I watch him on the television. You can't comment.
I try not to do it.
Trying to comment.
Try to watch people's videos, mate, before I give them a thumbs up or something. You know, I do really. As much as I can. I don't watch as many motovlogging videos as I used to be honest.
No,
and of course, that seems a bit rude.
At the time.
No, I don't have the time, mate. And to be honest with you, I know Skeggy puts regular videos up, and not so much Sword Car. I know Chris put the odd one up, but generally speaking, we don't get the time, do we? Not really, not there.
So I'm trying to go and get one up a month at the moment, but it's not always working.
Why don't you have the time? You're sat there doing nothing. How do you not have time to watch it?
Too much masticating. That's his problem.
PlayStation and porno.
I spend lots of time cooking.
I knew she'd come back with something. I'm just going to say, right, mate. Yeah, indeed. I'll keep my lips well and truly closed. Thank you very much. Why haven't I got time?
Too busy looking for stray ducks on a local pond.
Bloody hell. Why don't you get one in tonight?
Wow, I just realised what it said there. They're in hard lockdown, not even allowed to go for a walk. At least we can get out on his bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't ride my bike even. Well, I can't ride my bike. I can't ride my bikes. I can't ride the bike. I can't ride my bike because the fucking thing won't even start. So there you go. There we go, Bandit there, right? He's got, that's what I thought. He's got the GSF 1250, which is the water cooled version.
Yeah.
I'll have a ride for you, Weggy.
You what, sorry?
I'll have a ride for you. I'll do my ride and then I'll come back and then I'll go out on another ride just for you.
Yeah, I know, mate. I did offer the bike out, I put it up on the crew for people to take out, but they're just too fucking frightened of it for some reason. And of course, it's a bike that gives great pleasure. It makes people smile and fucking do all sorts of things.
And it vibrates between your thighs. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does. More so for passengers than it does for me, to be honest with you.
Riding diamond flashing behind you.
Right, so I'm not saying no more on the subject. Bandit does vibro things safely and wonderfully, noisily, and
maybe Stitch would like to comment. See, on back of it on the way to.
Let's go quiet now, that corner, left-hand corner.
So
it was very pleasant, actually. It's quite nice.
Very pleasant. She arrived with a smile on her face.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Of course, bonuses, mate. I set it up for that particular reason that day. Oh dear, I just offset the timing slightly. You know what I'm doing?
You just hang it around a certain rev band.
Yeah, no, man. I found the roughest bits of road. Yeah. Oh, look, there's some pebbles. Right, anyway, moving on. Fucking Bandit Nev, me in 1973. No one wants to go to the shop. We're in a hard lockdown. Oh, Bandit Nev still in a hard lockdown. Right, okay. Cool.
Oh, that was so. That picture, his profile picture, was him in 1973.
Oh, right, okay. I haven't seen it. Which one?
Bloody long haired, yeah.
One's on there now.
Jesus, yeah, I can't see it.
It looks like he had worse eyesight than he's got now.
Yeah.
1973. I was only fucking 7.
Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Nev has come on a bit late. He actually missed Suffolk Andy tonight. Nev, you missed Suffolk Andy, and I know you regularly chat with Mr. Suffolk Andy. So. Because he loves all his custard. He loves Suffolk's custard fields. He couldn't get his head around the custard fields that we have in Suffolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the ones.
We had a lot of the what's the like violet coloured things that you, because we got loads. Well, we had loads of fields. You've got custard fields one side and lilac the other.
I don't know. I'm not. I really don't know, mate. To be honest.
Yeah, you got your ultraviolet fields.
Yeah, of course. But the custard field stood out, and I think that's obviously, when Andy goes on about something, he makes people believe, right? And so obviously people across, the other side of the world now actually believe that custard was growing in these fields, weren't they? Skeggy, you remember?
I do. You know the weirdest thing? You remember he got a comment from France, because apparently in France they don't have custard.
Do they not?
No.
They don't have custard in France. And he's like, what do you put on your apple pie? Do you know what I mean?
Cremon glaze.
They just put cream on, don't they, and shit like that. It's like you're missing out on so much. So we grow all this custard in these custard fields, but far too much for us.
Hey, Samantha.
What?
You're sitting on that puff.
I am. It's killing my back.
I thought so. I wasn't being rude.
You're not laying on the sofa. Will that help?
No.
I'm back in a minute. I've got to stretch me back.
Here we go. Let's get over back there.
Right. So, what's he going to come back as now? I'll get rid of speculum in my ass.
Going to make sure his foot plug's in the right place.
Yeah, we've got a new comment. What's the new comment then? I've seen a new comment. Where are we? Boom. Right, just checking. It disappeared from my subscription. Oh, right, okay. Bandit Nev, yeah.
I'll tell you what, YouTube are twats for that.
Drugs.
People just disappear. I see YouTube. People just disappear off your subscription, or you
Chris,
unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Drizzle, yeah.
I've got a fucking hit me back, sorry.
Hello. How
long do you think
it's again, are we?
But he don't even realise. When he comes back, he won't know that says I ride donkey cocks.
What's that?
Here he comes. Look, you watch. How's your back?
Oh, it's better. I just had a roll around on my floor.
Hey, Chris, you're in charge. You're in charge of all the nicknames at the moment. Can you change mine to something appropriate, please? And don't put anything fucking gross on it. Take it away and change it. Go. Put on something that you think sums me up.
Sex change.
We'll do it with every
change it something like I am a dickhead.
Yeah, Chris can change it.
Got one wheel.
Actually, hang on. Got to go back.
Mate. That's brilliant. Yeah, I like that one. Fucking
that's fair.
That is fair, isn't it? You can't argue with that, can you, really?
No.
No. So anyway, I ride the Ripples, baby. All right.
Gobby Spice.
Oh man! All right.
Well,
what about Kenny?
We decided
What was I put for Kenny?
Pennies.
As you get
Oh,
older,
Kenny. Change Kenny. Go. Something appropriate for Kenny. Right?
other than Nita.
Yeah, other than Nita, yeah.
Yeah. Or coffee moister.
Yep. Oh, hang on.
His mind's going now.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, Drizzle Jizzle. I do love that one. It was all what I'd come up with earlier, I think, possibly.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Oh, for God's sake.
fucking hell, mate. Good. I like that one. You're Kenny, just go and show up.
That shit fucking slapped me.
Fucking hell.
Need a banger.
Oh, mate.
You got that the wrong way round, Chris. It should be banger Nita.
Do you know what? I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. I actually ran a competition, didn't I, Kenny? You remember? That was it was. That was brilliant. I loved it. I won't mention it. It was Guess the Cleavage, right?
Who let slip anyway? Because that was going
You
last
knob.
week.
Yeah, it's you.
It was you, Kenny. Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was.
Ah,
Yes, it was. Fucking, it was on there for about 2 weeks, and then nobody could really say who it was, right? And then all of a sudden, you come along and told the world.
Did I? I don't think so.
You fucking did.
I know it's winding a certain person up from Norfolk, wasn't it?
I was just about to say, how many people said it was Johnny Langton?
John Langton. Yeah. Oh, no. I'll tell you what, that was one of the best ones I put up there. Really. I must have had about 300 answers. You know, there was ones who were trying to surmise, ones who thought they were close, and other ones that just went up to the bathroom afterwards, you know?
You look at some and then find out.
The great thing about it was I actually spoke to Kenny beforehand to just acknowledge the fact that we could go ahead and do it. And of course, I had both agreements. So, boom, that thing went up, you know. And of course, the merry stir on the crew. It really did. You know, fucking really. Kenny was well proud. I know he was.
We used to do one with a cleavage where it was called tits or arse. And basically, it was just a real close shot, and you had to work out with tits or arse. 9 times out, you got it wrong.
They do that on Celebrity Juice.
9 times out of 10, it was a bloke's arse as well.
Yeah, I know. That's like Bod was saying on the crew the other day. Is it, you know, we've all done it. You know, you got this slim body right in front of you, right? Slimish body. You got this long, flowing, fucking blonde hair, right? And you got this tight little ass and these tight fucking jeans that turn around. There's got a fucking beard on it. You know, you know the one. I've been sucking, man. What the hell is going on here? You know, especially if you're pointing out to your mates, you know, check out what, you know.
I'd do that.
We did that, and then hope that you've redeemed yourself by approaching them and saying, "You've got a nice arse, mate."
Yeah.
Yeah, you made me question my sexuality there, mate.
No, no question your sexuality, mate. It's the fact that you've made a simple mistake. You perceive it to be something else that it wasn't. When it turns around, as long as it don't stick up and it's sticking down, right, you're happy. You know what I'm saying? The fact it's got a fucking beard on it, mate. That's the way it goes. Happy days.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is look at the size of the feet first.
Sorry? Well, I suppose so, mate. I don't, sort of generally start with the feet, do you?
No, if you see a nice wiggly bum walking down the road, you look at the size of the bloody feet first.
Right.
They're wearing hobnail boots, you don't say nothing.
I know, but that don't necessarily mean jack to it, you know.
Not nowadays.
No, well, certainly not, no. But no, of course.
Either that or I've been out of the dating game for too long.
Fucking hell. I'll tell you a story, right? This isn't straight up, right? One day I fucked off in the car. Something went up in the air and that. I pissed off out in the car. And I went down to Magdalen Shores down the road here where we used to do fishing. Yeah. Anyway, so I didn't realise, because I've always been down there for fucking years, used to go and dig a bait and stuff, you know. So there's a little car over.
We create 9 skeggies territory here by going woof woof.
Anyway, so I went down there, parked the car, and I thought, fair enough, I'm just going to chill out, listen to some music and that. And I thought, this is fucking cunt sitting over the other side of the car park. She keeps staring at the car, right? Anyway, so I thought, right, fair enough.
Did you have the interior light on?
I decided to sort of drive off and that, and I thought this, you know, within fucking 2 minutes, this cunt started his car and followed me up the drive up the Nagdon Road. So anyway, I thought, yeah, I still need some time to myself, to chill out or whatever I was doing. So I pissed off down near the old caravan park down the other side of the river. And the fucking bloke followed me in the car park, right? He followed me from one car park to another car park and wank. And I thought to myself, what's going on here? And that sort of clicked, didn't it? You know? He thought I was a fucking... You know? Yeah, seriously, mate. He wanted some action. Oh, I thought I couldn't get the fuck out of that car park quick enough, dude. I'm most sure I lost his fucking half down Nagdon Road. Yeah. Seriously?
Good job you went on your bike.
Yeah, I like Jesus
they would
Christ.
have turned him on even more. You wouldn't have got out of the car park.
Yes. People, you can't even go and have a chill out, mate. Listen to some tunes. Get it? Where people fucking hassling your arsehole. You know? Huh?
What are you doing with that Henry?
Well, you'd like this one. You can sit here, point this downwards, and have a smile on your face. Or a smile on his face.
Nev, good to see you all. Have a great day. I have to go to the shops. Nev, great to see you, mate.
Yeah. Have a good one, Nev.
Enjoy, mate.
Take care, mate.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I mean,
does that Hoover spit?
No, mate.
No,
it's been taught good manners.
It swallows, does it?
It's been taught properly, mate.
Yeah, it's bad manners to spit.
Does anything spit nowadays?
My arse.
Oh dear. Oh man. Mice might even know, Nev. Look, take it easy, Nev. I can't do the Australian accent, to be honest with you. Can you do it?
They're similar part at world, aren't they?
Because yeah, neighbours.
Yeah, Australia and stuff.
Neighbours. I don't know what that's about. Fucking neighbours.
All lockdown, aren't they? We're not even allowed out of the house.
No.
Anyway, what a fantastic evening it's been.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it didn't start off too well.
Well, we're all right for 2 minutes.
Shit happens.
Did you hit the wrong button?
I couldn't believe that, mate. I tell you honestly, I could not believe that happened. Jesus, man. Seriously?
Oh, sorry, mate.
No, you're right, Carl. There's a reason why. I tell you, there's a reason why. But you know, seriously, I could not believe that come up. Chris was frantically trying to let me know, and he couldn't. He said anything he could do was put his head up there, you know. And I mean, that's probably if it's tumbleweed, right? This is probably the biggest clump of fucking tumbleweed you've ever seen in your life. Go rolling right across the live screen, isn't it?
That was like one of them big fucking round bales of hay that you see that weigh about 2 fucking tons.
And I thought, fuck me, really? I'd already sort of rolled into some verse by then, you know. Did you see it, Kenny?
No, I was too busy trying to get my laptop sorted out.
Look, if everybody says
later.
if everybody says good night now, I could end the broadcast and we can chat.
Yeah, by all means, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Good night.
No.
Lovely seeing you.
Yeah, no.